in your Arvin.
I'll put it in screen in a sec. There we go.
Yes.
You guys know the drill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should be good.
Goddamn. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Make sure to skip the date free, the Twitch stream.
Yeah, I need to change the title.
Kind of just for everyone to get ready. But it'll start in within a minute. The stream
Alright.
should be live right now. It's on starting.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's not. It should be in 2 seconds.
First game banger.
Oh, do you have trivia open?
It's here.
I don't think we're. Oh yeah, get trivia open just to be safe.
Where is it?
It should be live. You might have to refresh their page.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it.
It's stream and
We
then
just gotta.
do the history.
Yeah. Bing bang.
Hey.
And then which one were you on? Oh, is the okay? So perfect. It's on the one. Okay, I'll just. There you go.
Yeah.
And then I don't have a drafter, but it is what it is.
I did change day 3, but it didn't actually change.
I'm waiting for the repost. Aiden's
Oh, it's like one more trivia basically.
pretty much. Yeah, it lines up very well actually.
Yeah. Just after this series, you can do trivia probably.
Absolutely. What can you do in between games? Actually, this is to be after. We can do it in between games and go to break.
They're still doing draft.
We're missing draft, but it's all good.
Mics are on, guys. Just 5%.
It's honestly the best. It's the best it's ever been. We missed draft only.
Guys.
Yeah.
Mic is on. And
CB on your microphone now?
Yo.
It should be volume all the way down here.
am I trolling? Everything's off. It's
Did I say some crazy stuff? I didn't say anything crazy, did I?
Check the other ones, because it might be taking my camera input or something. Call audience is off. Video capture is off. Replay resist is off. Oh.
It's like
Hey. Oh, are we good? Are we good? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the final day of ICEBORN Cup. Today we have 2 games, a BO3 into a BO5. Right now we have Chewy's team, which is Unicorn Sparkle Farts, against Crit Happens. Obviously, yesterday Crit Happens did manage to 2-0 the Chuds, while Chewy did end up falling in the upper finals to
And you know,
Natisha's team.
Crit Happens had a message for both USF and what's the name? Stop Laughing.
Stop laughing. Yes.
I don't exactly remember, but something along like "You're next." You know.
Yeah.
Just get their
So
name off the list.
So they're very high tier, but we did skip the draft because we did start a bit late, but it's okay because right now on Crit Happens, we have Aatrox, Nautilus, Misfortune, Sejuani, and Azir drafted. Fi on his Azir.
Yeah.
And then for Unicorn, Farkle Sparts. Oh, Farkle Sparts. I said it again. Unicorn, Sparkle Farts. We have Malphite, Kayn, Nami, Brand, and Sion locked in. That Nami Brand combo, as you can see.
It's very dangerous, and you know he actually is like that's his main combo. I remember I played with him in the first tournament, and that's what got us to win the games. Like when he finally got to pull off Nami Brand.
Nami.
Normally it's banned out, so I kind of wish I could have seen the draft.
Seems like these teams keep on disrespecting this Nami Brand, as Natisha's team, the current grand finalist, also did not ban it game 1, but they led through draft and they lost game 1. So to see if they can keep up this Nami Brand win rate, because it is a very strong combo indeed. And obviously, Vincent and Brennan both very comfortable on those champions.
I mean, honestly, they might just be doing like a gamble, saying like, might as well just let them take it now, so we don't have to waste our bans for it later. Because again, it's fearless draft, and just hope they win their game.
Take a gamble on this game 1 right now, hoping that they can just downright beat this Brand Nami bot lane here. But we will have to see once we hop into our first game of the last day of ICEBORN Cup, featuring 2 teams, Crit Happens and Unicorn, Sparkle Farts, competing for that last grand final spots. Unicorn, Sparkle Farts looking for a rematch against Stop Laughing, while Crit Happens looking to take down this team here and Brennan's wishes of winning his first ever tournament, perhaps. Now we get into our first draft game. I am personally pretty excited for this. Let me hold on. Some difficulties.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Producer Aiden is on the case.
Minions have
spawned. So right now,
I really want to see Azir play. I want to see that Felix on Azir, because you know the challenger. So I want to see how he plays Azir, who's low-key a dead champ when you play Myelo.
Low-key a dead champ. Well, I don't think Azir is like that bad.
I don't know. I mean, like I don't see him in Myelo at all.
Nah, that's fair enough, I guess. But here we go, as we're fixing up some audio issues right now on this stream setup, and we see an early invade from Dashi right now, currently on the blue side of. Oh, we're on trivia now. Currently on the blue side. Can you close that up? Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Got an early invade off of Aiden. Can you pull the green screen towards you a little bit? It's not too. Yeah. Pull a little bit more. Thank you. All right, here we go. Now we can finally get started in this game. We have Top King versus Figgy as Yummy here. Malphite versus Aatrox. A very nice matchup for this Malphite here, but we'll have to see if Top King can live up to his name once again. Fake Love Dashi here, getting some early invade onto in the works here. Maybe unaware of the fact that this Kayn does like to invade quite really respectfully, and Chewy taking some early damage here. Seems like perhaps Van Starts and Tofuroti have figured out this bot lane. An early lead in terms of HP here for the side of Crit Happens in this bot lane right now. Seems like in the works now, clearing his Raptors. Well, let's see if he notices his camps missing. Seems like he will be spotted on the ward that Dashi has placed. Pings that coming out. In the works now, finally realizing that he has been invaded perhaps. And pings come all around here. Okay, now gets his reset in. And Top King taking a bit of trade here. Q, let's hit. Everything is hitting right now. Figgy taking a bit of damage. Does opt to save the flash and will live with his life. No flash burn here. Top King taking an early advantage here in this lane.
Now, if Top King had Ignite, that could have been the first blood. One thing I like to say is I like how Dashi just got the 3 camps and reset there, because now he has an item advantage for when he wants to fight Sejuani.
Absolutely. Now, Dashi here taking on this Sejuani will just be a little bit of a stalemate there. Just checking up, gets spotted by Sejuani here, and now he will take his own Raptors, while Sejuani will just have to take his Scuttle Crab. So, early game state going on, and we did forget to mention there's a Sion mid, obviously Colin.
Yeah.
He has played that before. We did see him play that. Ooh, hook flash comes out. It lands on the Nami here. Nami ignited, will just go down. Van Starts with that first blood. Beautiful engage from Tofuroti, who flash ignites that Nami and locks her down.
I definitely think Tofu's a bit of like a cheese player. He likes to play Nico. He likes to play Nautilus for the same reason. Where like he likes to catch people off guard. That's why I saw him standing in the bush. I knew something was about to happen. Absolutely. I will say I'm surprised he's not taking Hex Flash.
Absolutely, that after.
Look at the replay.
Let's see the replay here. Nice little flash engage here. All things considered, can't really miss it. Now, Vincent here, respectfully, on the bit of a back end right now. Does get poked out by Vanstar's here. Vanstar's low on mana though. Dashi hovering around here in the top side. Meanwhile, mid lane here, flash forward from in the works. Colin has to respect the flash and will just walk away from that flash. Sejuani down a flash now. Also, Colin also down a flash. Top King still taking trades right now in this top lane against Figgy. Figgy down a flash actually.
Yeah,
now,
the flash is
bot
fine.
lane will get caught by the bubble here. Vanstar tries to pop the barrier. Goku Royalty tanking as much damage. Vanstar walks into a fire pillar. Will get hit by the Q again. Vanstar now gets burning,
Ooh.
flashes forward, tries to find the kill, but will just go down to Respectfully. Now Respectfully picks up a double kill in the bot lane, while Top King on the other hand manages to find a kill onto Figgy. That is a cross map of the century, not from that top laner, Top King there. He manages to pick up that bonus kill.
I think everything's
a
about even
consolation.
for now, but once the dragon... Well, let's see the
See
replay.
the replay here. We see the flash and tries to clean up that Brand, but just does not have enough time. The burning is too strong, and Brand will pick up a double there, and that is a bad start if you are crit happens. Seeing that Brand pick up 2 early kills.
I will say, it's gonna be the sign of an early snowball, in my opinion. Like, they're tied in gold in total, but when you look at the bot lane, Brand is actually tied in gold too.
Down a little bit
It's
of CS.
just
That
down
first
6
blood,
CS,
that
yeah.
first blood plus a little bit of CS will even it out a little bit, making the gold lead manageable for crit happens, but obviously not a sign to see Vincent having this early start and having a nice early game right now.
I will say I think Drag's gonna what really sets apart the who gets the early lead or not. I feel like the fight around that too much.
Absolutely. Now Tofu Royalty trying to look for another cheese, as you said. Will not get spotted on vision. Opts to walk into the brush here and kind of just sit patiently, wait for maybe a little Nami or Brand to step out of place. And now seems like the game has been paused.
Kind of excited to see what happens here because you can see Sejuani's waiting in the corner there.
Seems like Fi has DC'd. Seems like everyone else is good to go though. The game will be unpaused. Game audio.
But
There we go. We're good now.
looks like nothing ended up happening there.
Seems like everything else looking to, according to Colin, gets the vision on Sejuani. Will spot her out. Sejuani will manage to clear it out though with her control ward now. Colin taking a bit of poke damage from this Azir, but Fake Love Dashi is close by to stop any funny business in the works. Now dashes forward onto the Scion here. Will proc this passive though, but here comes Tofu Royalty with his team as well, and that Azir shuffle will manage to find this, but the shuffle manages to find the demise of his own support as Colin finally goes down to the Azir. Now, however, Nami will pick up a kill of herself. Scion in his death will manage to pick up another Sejuani kill, and that looks really good for crit happens, but seems like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this fight got completely turned around. Let's see. Brand now comes in from the side, will manage to find that misfortune, and I think that is inevitably what wins the fight for them. That ADC going down quite early will end the demise for this team here, and now a gold lead is starting to build. 1,000 gold lead now building respectfully.
It definitely was helpful that Kang got away like on such a small sliver of health
Absolutely. Now, see, respectfully, taking a little bit of recall here, wants to kind of go back now. Fi taking trade with Scion, that's slow. Will get him out of the decimating smash here. Continues to poke him down with the Azir soldiers here. Neutral game is quite strong, so drawing it back on the camps, clearing out. Scion opts for no magic mantle here against the Azir laner. Gets him that early extra MR that he might need. Now, you see Dashi picking up the wave for his top laner Figgy. Colin is on a ward, will not get hit by the Q. Or Fi will not get hit by the Q here. Respectfully, and Chewy down in bot lane, doing random Nami things. As Tofu Roti hook barely goes wide. Brennan thankful for his life right now, I bet. Tofu Roti now respectfully wants to step up a little bit further now that he knows Nautilus has no hook. They do hit level 6 before that Nautilus though. Chewy still on level 5 though, respectfully does hit level 6. Will just be a recall though on both sides. Here, Manspots will pick up the remaining wave as the game seems to be slowing down. Top King looking for a trade now. Does not hit any Q
I think that the junglers might be trying to do something top lane right now. As Grubs just spawned.
Seems like
so we're gonna
Dashi,
see.
yep, Dashi on the grubs. Will get spotted out though, however. In the works, does he steal one? In the works, manages to steal a grub. Dashi now will just have to walk away in shame as he watches his grubs get taken as he tried to sneak them as soon as they spawn. In the works, will claim himself an early grubs as Dragon. Now also on the map, Dashi seems to turn his attention towards that Dragon though, but in the works, it seems like he's okay with giving this one. Dashi perhaps wants to get this mid pressure first. Get Azir out of the lane before he feels more comfortable picking this Dragon. Colin taking a bit of damage. Dashi standing out of vision. Will shadow step into the wall here. Sees Azir recalling. Wants to go for it.
Ooh.
Bit greedy from Dashi here. Looks like he wants to go for the dive on Azir, but ends up calling it off. Knowing that Bullet Storm comes out. Tsunami also comes out from Brennan here, but Van starts manages to buffer that Q with a barrier, and it seems like it would just be a trade of ultimates here.
But looks like Dashi might want more.
Dashi wants more. All 4 ultimates burned on the side of this ball in here. Dashi trying to find Nautilus, will hook himself away. No airborne just yet for this Kayn, and he will live with the life that is this Nautilus. Sion now on his way down too. Dashi picking up some Krugs as a bonus prize here, as we seem to have
Also, just
a
saying,
Dragon take.
it looks like he's going Blue Kayn runes and Blue Kayn build. But then again,
Last time
on
he
Red
went-
Kayn, you could just build
Absolutely.
whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Last time he did go the purple Kayn with the blue Kayn. He went red Kayn with blue Kayn runes, so we'll have to see if he will do the same thing this
I
time
think he
around.
will because it's just broken. Like, I love playing Kayn because you can kind of do whatever and just go red.
Going red Kayn here would be pretty good too because they have that triple melee. You know, the Azir also
Yeah.
is like to get kind of up close with.
And they don't
his
have a
shuffle.
typical ADC to shred down tanks like they normally
Absolutely.
would.
Absolutely. Now Sion will tee back in the lane, and it seems like Dragon will be started up by in the works here. And Tofu Royalty walking his way up, trying to clear out that vision, trying to apply some pressure towards that top rush with Dashi just clearing the blue right now. Tofu Royalty now dashes in. I think this Dragon will just go down to the side of Crit Happens here. We'll just take it and dash away. Now, Glacial Prism manages to find Vincent. Vincent now shuffled back into everyone, but shuffled towards the Sion. That may have saved his life, that shuffle. Now, Sion will find the kill into Van starts here, and 5, perhaps not realizing the Sion behind Dashi in the middle of it. However, Fake Love manages to take down Tofu Royalty in return. A bit of a misplay from 5, and maybe not aware of the fact that Sion could be behind him, though. But now, on the chase, Brennan knows that 5's in this bush. 5 tries to dash away. Will look for this Dashi, but will not find him. Dashi now picks another kill, but on the top side, Top King picks up another solo kill on the Figgy here, and Top King trying his damnedest to even out this map right now. In the works, dashes forward, will not find anything in return though, however, and that is a dragon fight here. We see here that Brand gets shuffled back away, but does live thanks to the Sion being right behind him. Gets shuffled right into the Sion, who helps him survive, and Colin just one-shots his misfortune here with his shield recast and top lane as well. Oh, I mean, I can see top lane replay, but top lane took a bit of a trade there, and it seems like Ignite will just have to be used.
Until they did that mega team fight, it looked like Blue finally was gonna help even things out by getting Dragon, but now there's still like a 2k gold deficit, but at least they have objective advantage, so we're gonna see how it all turns out.
Absolutely, we'll have to see here what can happen. Manages to connect the hook onto respectfully. Might just go down here. Skill who has to come out, but that Nautilus depth charge will find him. Will he go down? Manages to live again on a sliver of HP. Now, no depth charge used. Depth charge and bullet time used to find nothing.
You know, if I was respectfully right now, I would be looking to some Cinos or lottery tickets. So I think it's just insane when they live on that that sliver of health.
Twice now.
Twice in a row.
That he has lived on a sliver. This man better be counting his lucky stars.
And honestly, that's what leads to, like, you know, low-key malding. You know, you kind of get angry when you're...
If I was Tofu Royalty or Van Stars right now, I would be definitely a bit tilted, because that is twice that his brand has gone on sliver HP. That is twice a shutdown has slipped out the grasp of one of your carries. And that is twice that respectfully has to tell the tale. Now, 5. Picking a bit of damage here on the Sion early.
I will say there's pretty
serious.
big gold deficits both in top and jungle.
Top lane has been absolutely smashing right now. Every time there's a team fight, it seems like Top King will answer one back on a Figgy, but it seems like it will be a fight here in the bot lane. It seems like, respectfully, will manage to pick up that kill onto Tofu here. Might have stepped out of place here. I'll have to see if we can get a replay on that. Tofu seems like wanted to clear some vision, but just Disrespectful the fact that Dashi might have had form or be in the area, gets airborne knocked up, and respectively will pick up that kill with the Arcane Comet. Top King now. A 3-level lead onto Figgy here.
And
It's now five.
double CS.
And
Double
the
his CS.
This Aatrox is completely taking over this top lane right now. And we'll have to see if Figgy can manage to find something back here, but...
I mean, right now, all I've been seeing for some reason, even though both top laners have teleport, is just 4v4s like with the bottom half of the team.
Absolutely.
We haven't been seeing any top lane engagement yet. So once that happens, it could really turn
Top
up a
lane
team
right now
fight.
just seems like it's Figgy just getting dominated here by Top King. And it seems like he will continue doing so as that trade does get evened out by the minions a little bit. We'll have to pop the potion. Now Colin in a bit of trouble here, taking a bit of damage, but Sion is pretty beefy. He will be just fine.
Looks like they're trying to do something bot lane.
Seems like Dashi now wants to look for a bot lane gank here. I don't know if we can zoom out. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we can zoom out a little bit more, but... Now Dashi in the middle of it will manage to pick up the kill on the Van Starts here. Van Starts will go down to respectively's Brand again. Now Fake Love Dashi in the middle of it again manages to pick up Nautilus as well. Now that is a successful dive onto bot lane here. And it was a very clean one at that. Now we can see nice little tsunami wave there onto both of them, and Dashi, of course, with the Umbral Trespass will heal that most out. Glacial Prism goes right though, however, on top side here we have a dive on the Figgy. Figgy, Ensemble Force connects onto Sejuani. Sejuani might just go down. That is a 1-for-1 trade. Figgy most likely...
I think they're just doing that to get the tower.
Absolutely, but sure, Top King and In the Works have no issue with them going down, as that tower will go to the pockets of this Aatrox. Aatrox now 3-0. Black Cleaver already completed now.
And he probably has way more gold
And
too.
has
Let's
a
see.
lot of gold.
Oh my.
Up 3,000 gold already only. But keep in mind, their team in general is down 2k. So Top King being up right now is absolutely keeping this team afloat right now.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it's better to have a lot of gold funnel on one person than small gold leads throughout the team. So maybe top lane will have that shimmer of hope that they need to win.
We see Colin out, making his way down here to the bot lane. We'll get that Fade Light proc here as Fi locks up. Van Starts will collect the wave still, as he is just going to let that happen.
So they're just
Now,
gonna take care of
Rift Trail being started up. Scoreboard. Let's see. We have now Rift Trail being taken finally, as it seems like all objectives are just going the side of crit happens right now, and it seems like objective-wise, crit happens has the upper hand right now. I'd say they have all 3 objectives on the map right now that they could possibly have, and a jungler who has a lot of team fighting potential. Now, Fake Love will finally pick up his own objective in a dragon here with Chewy roaming up to get that assist on dragon. Fi manages to pick up a second play onto this mid tower here with the help of the rest of his team shadowing him, make sure that nothing funny happens. Dashi on the
Speaking
invade.
of funny, I just want to say what this was said in all chat. Respectfully said, Top King versus respectfully, strongest in history versus strongest of today. Now I don't know when respectfully was strongest of history, but it looks like Top King really is going to be strongest of today, especially as it goes
Right
on.
now, as you can see, Figgy on top of course manages to find 2 though, but however is alone. Nami Bubble manages to find Sejuani. Sejuani has to flash over the wall, and Bullet Time manages to catch 3, but the damage is not enough. Sejuani finally goes down to this Brand. Brand free hitting over this wall. Now, Sion flashes over the wall again, but Brand flashes back into everyone here with a double kill now, and Fi cannot get the shuffle off in time. Top King finally goes down, and that is a 4-for-0 trade in the mid lane here. Let's take a look here. We can see Aatrox finds the engage onto Figgy here. It looks to be good, but that Ensemble Force manages to find 2. Meanwhile, on the backside, Colin is just soaking up so much damage, buying so much time for his team to find better positioning here. That Sion is so tanky. Brand now over the wall manages to find some free hits. Will flash back into all of them to pop that ultimate, and will manage to pop Nautilus like a balloon. Fi does not get this shovel down in time. Meanwhile, back on live here, Dashi in a bit of trouble here. Getting chased by Nami here. Tofu Roti finds it.
Ooh.
Cancels the Hex Gate now. Dashi in a bit of trouble. Knockup will find this Sejuani. Tries to fleet.
Oh, in comes
Will
TP
get
from
away.
it. Top
TP
King.
from Top King though. Dashi, will you be able to survive this one? Gets hooked, knocked up, and stunned up. Trying to buy this kill for Fi here. Fi, will he pick out up? Fi picks up a shutdown onto this Kane here, and that is a big shutdown going the way of this Azir, who's had a rough early game start compared to the Sion here.
Again, I think it's just horrible to play against Sion any way you look at it. So getting what you can while you're still a scaling champion like Azir is really
Your big
tough.
team at the Tsunami Wave comes out. Will manage to connect onto the Sejuani here as Sion Unstoppable Force manages to come in and knock up 2. We'll find this Tofuroti Nautilus will go down here. Now Simon with a double kill, and Top King trying to clean up respectfully here. Healed up by Brennan, will go down in the end here, but Top King now might just turn the tables on this fight. Be careful though, there is a sound behind you. Fi lurking around the corner, looking to help his top laner, but will off to back down as the
In
Hex.
comes Dashi though, in comes Dashi.
Dashi on his way now over. Seems like they will cut the chase early, as Dashi will just look to take this mid wave here. Let's see the Reaper here. Nami wave manages to find 2 here, and Bubble also finds that one Sejuani here, but not enough peel for this brand to quite live this fight. Aatrox's healing is just too damn strong. Nami trying his damnedest to heal this brand up enough. Flashes forward for the heal, but gets pulled back into the Umbral chains and will end up going down here. Fake Love having a bit of a game himself too. 416, 2 items completed. It will be the same blue purple cane hybrid build that we are going right now. Now he sets a sight onto this Azir bot lane here. Does the tier 1 turret stand? There is no tier 1 turret for Fi here.
Oh, but now he made one, so it doesn't even matter, bro. It's okay.
His own turret, but we'll have to see. Fake Love now looking for the dive here. Does get poked up quite a bit. That Nashor's Tooth plus Rylai's combo does hurt quite a bit. Fi standing his ground quite well right now against this team. In the works, meanwhile, has slain respectfully, but has been traded back instantly. Not sure what quite happened there, but hopefully we can see a replay of that soon. But right now, seems like the game has slowed down Fi in the bot lane here. Top lane, a bit of a duel right now. Top King and Colin right now. Just 2 beefy boys going at it. Will get knocked up, chunked quite a bit actually. Sion gets that grass attack. Nami now here to help. Sion misses his charge, but will Top King get out of this still? Bubble connects, and it seems like Top King here has to pop World Ender now. Fighting alone. That healing from that Aatrox sweet spots will connect onto it. That healing is too much, but the CC is also too much. Top King now has to walk away. Will cut his losses in a bruised ego, but now Dashi wants to take more than a bruised ego away from Top King, wants to take his life as well, but will end up cutting it short. Now 5 hitting away at this bot tier 1 as the map slows down once again.
Just look at this gold deficits. 3k gold lead for red team's jungle, then a 3.5k gold lead on top side for blue. I don't know. Doesn't look like this game's like in either person's hands yet. It's only 2k gold lead for red team. It's just insane when you see 10 kills in difference but only 2k gold lead. Makes you remember there's so much that happens in the game.
Absolutely, and right now, almost respect to the regular item chart. Right now we see some movement around the map here. Tofuroti moving us up into the top side river here, trying to clear some vision, maybe set for a Baron play that happens soon. Dragon spawns in 5 seconds. Seems like Azir, however, will teleport top lane here to maybe hold them off. Seems like this might be a collapse here onto the Sion. Looks like they want to take out this top tier 2. But meanwhile, red team will respawn here, and Top King taking a bit of damage. Tofuroti will have to hook out. Smite does not connect. Dashi sees everyone, will end up going back and taking his own red buff.
They definitely want to get a Baron here. Like, they're trying to either start a fight or just start Baron to create a fight. They just want to do something where the enemy team loses people so they can do Baron.
Now, finally, Dashi takes a bit of damage here from the Azir. Will dash back over the wall. More damage coming out from the Azir. Meanwhile, 3 sitting in mid right now, just looking around for something that happened. We can see Dashi clearing out the vision. Does not want to get spotted here.
Am I crazy? Why does it say Hextech Dragon on the map?
Oh yeah, it does say Hextech Dragon on the map. That is...
Okay.
Thank you, Riot Games. That's a bit weird, but it seems like red team now turn their sights onto this dragon here. Want to go up 2-1 in this dragon race. Seems like blue team not smell it out just yet, and most likely will end up just giving it this damage. But non-ban is too much, and that dragon will go down rather quickly. Meanwhile, Misfortune will pick up a mid-tier 1 as Dashi finally claims that dragon now. Fi still in the top lane, matching the Sion here. Both of these champions just kind of want to farm away. So Sion and Azir both kind of just chilling top lane is beneficial for both of them, but in the works now, looking to make it less beneficial for the Sion. Wants to do a tower dive perhaps, but Dashi in the midst of it right now, looking for an engage here. Alone in Baron Pit.
Ooh.
Dodges the hook, dodges the Lizzo Fissure, Malphite flash, managed to find 4 here, and that is a huge engage though, but Dashi managed to find a 3-man knockup. Will Umbro trespass into the Misfortune. Misfortune now alone will go down. Brand picks up a double kill. Tofuroti now running for his life, but will not live. That is a triple kill for Brand. Aatrox Top King tries to find anything back, but it is a clean ace in front of Baron Pit. for Unicorn. Sparkle
Let's watch the
Hearts.
replay. Watch the replay. Missed the Glacial Prison.
Glacial Prison goes wide. That Unstoppable Force manages to find 2 there. And the Tsunami Wave. Shuffle will buy a little bit of time, but 5 just not enough survivability for this brand. That damage is too damn strong. We were talking about it in the draft. They let it through. They thought they could win against it, but this brand and Nami combo is absolutely cooking right now. 10-11 on this brand. 1-1-22 for Brennan. And right now it is looking like a small lead building. Will
5k gold lead for red side. Plus they have Baron buff.
building.
Plus the drag lead.
Now Figgy had a quiet game, right? Obviously getting taken advantage of and top lane by Top King. But that flash Malphite ult was absolutely pivotal for this team fight to happen. So Figgy stepping up very nicely when needed.
I mean, look at that 4k gold difference in the top jungle and bot lane basically.
This team fighting from Unicorn, USF, I'm just going to call him USF from now on, is too damn strong. Too many ultimates that just pair so well with each other. And right now, if you're on the side of Crit Happens, maybe start thinking about that next draft, because this brand is just going to take over this game from here. Baron buff now looking to siege this mid tier 1 who will last for maybe a millisecond. That Baron minion will connect once and it will go down. Now maybe looking for a bit more. Dashi dashes forward. Smite comes out on the top of the sidestep. Little nice fancy footwork and will dodge basically everything. Brand ult comes out, but nothing will happen. Sion now charging in. Finds himself in the middle of 3 of them, but he is very tanky. Dashi chasing, looking for Tofu royalty, but will not find anything else. Will opt to just siege his minions. Top King on the flank now will get warded off by that Rylai's. That damage from Brand is too damn much. Knocked up from In the Works though. Seems like Top King wants to find something. Roll under pop now. Sion takes no damn damage. This Sion has stacked so much. And Unstoppable Charge managed to find 2. Little Prism will find a return though, but shuffles him away. Biggie will go down for his life, but at the cost of a support. That is a top 4 support trade there. Dashi will now look for these Raptors to heal himself back up. A little bit of HP. Brennan, very healthy still. Now looking. Will anything happen? Will and their Umbral Chains come out? Nothing will be found though. Top King trying to find something. Walks into the Brand Fame Pillar. Will not like that at all. Manages to connect onto Colin Sion. But Sion right now so damn tanky, still living, still alive. Manages to charge up a Q, will not connect with it. Airborne does not happen. Sion now a bit alone. Nami has to pop the wave to save her. Sion, and Sion will just end up running away from that. Nami pops the Teemo thumbs up in return.
This red side's been so clutch in surviving recently. I think it's because of both Nami and like Sion, who can both CC or just peel for their team so they can run. Like, it's so useful. And also Kane's just like impossible to catch anyways.
Absolutely, this Kane is being such a nuisance for Ryan In the Works here. Taking away all his camps. Is that a 5k gold lead on that Kane alone? He might as well be the gold lead himself, but
7k gold lead for the whole team is crazy.
this is looking rough for blue team here. Crit Happens. Might have to start thinking about this next draft here. With Dashi now. Definitely pick up his camps. Fi not having the impact he would most likely like to have here. Even game, but that Sion, the gold might say even, but looks a lot scarier than this Azir here.
Yeah.
How is Azir even gold with Sion? That is crazy actually. This
I have no idea. It's
this is
probably
maybe-
just
maybe the
objective
tower,
bounties,
yeah.
people bounties.
But this Sion, I would
'Cause
assume.
remember, he got the bounty off Kane.
That is true. Maybe a couple of bounties here and there to make the gold even, but that's Sion, 7 kills and 1
So remember,
death,
tower plating just gives so much gold.
and is building full MR. This Azir is going to do no damage to him at all. Sejuani also no damage. Picked up a Bramble Vest for that Aatrox and Misfortune, but it seems like mainly focused on just taking that Azir damage, knowing that Fi is probably the main issue. Liandry's completed onto this Azir now. It's going to be quite scary for that Sion. Still, I imagine Colin feeling pretty comfortable right now with those 2 MR items completed. As you can see, walking up, no fear.
Yeah.
Is going to hit this Treasure once, and will just walk away slowly, I guess. But takes a bit more damage.
He's probably just trying to ult away, but now
Still
he
has
can't.
the ult, but no ult available. Here it comes respectfully. Will shoot away everyone else from the Sion. Sion just, I feel like that was almost BM. He just walked up and just
Yeah.
tanked all the damage and look, that's all you got?
I don't know if you guys were watching Worlds, but something very similar was happening.
Seems like
with that.
Vakelov managed to pick up a kill onto this Nautilus here. Managed to pick him off in his own jungle. Now, seems like now with that 1 pick, it seems like they will look for a bit more aggression here. We'll trap these waves still and turn their sights onto this dragon here. Dashi will take Raptors once again. Flash Oh, Flash Q misses. Does not find the stun now. Top King, maybe a bit too aggressive and respectfully here. Gets caught by both one, but nothing else will happen here. Edgar and Joyer now will find Misfortune, and it seems like this game 1 is going the way of USF. A complete domination from this from this brand Nami bot lane. A double kill picked up for Dashi now. Tofu Royalty has to come back and watch his team die. Inhibitor turret will go down as Figgy will TP in for this inhibitor here as they put the final touches onto this game now. Fi trying his best to clear this wave with his soldiers, but it seems like Assault will find both of them, and that is going to be the game. Shuffles him away though, however, buys himself a bit more time. Fake Love is now dominating. Well, Colin doesn't even die here to the turrets, and it seems like this will be going the way of USF, taking a commanding game 1 as Dashi looking for found the kill.
Oh, and he walks into it.
Will die in the end as a double kill picked up for Colin. Just stat padding here, and
Wow.
USF take game 1 of the VO3 series.
Wow. That was quite the game.
That was
Let's watch the
quite
replay.
You can see here just absolute domination from start to finish. Now, Aatrox tries to find something to be done here, but there's nothing to be done because that Misfortune is just dead to your Scion, who is on your backline somehow. No idea how he got there. But
His
just
ultimate.
absolutely just walking through them here. This Scion managed to stack so much with Azir. We talked about that bro lane up top lane. Both of these guys just wanted to farm, and it seems like farming will go the way of Scion instead of the Azir. Not quite as strong as you would like to be. And it seems like this will be the end of game 1 here. A dominant,
That was an insane,
dominant
unstoppable
game.
force from Malphite. And the Emperor's Divide pushing them all away. Like, you could see they're all skilled players. Just
Too much gold.
sometimes
The gold difference just too much at some point. Dashi, even a bit of BM here, will go for the fountain dive onto this Azir, but
when he
Azir-
walked back into that Scion, it was just...
And that is a wrap for game 1. How do we feel about that? What do you think that Crit Happens needs to do in this next game to stay afloat in this tournament?
Well, first off, one thing is already happening, which is there's no more brand Nami.
Absolutely.
Or as they call it, Brownimi.
Brownami,
That's what they call it now.
That's what they call it now?
Now, I don't know if respectfully he's been watching Jujutsu Kaisen or reading it, but
Oh?
no spoilers, but I don't think he has, because I don't know. When I read it, it was completely different from what he was saying, so I don't know.
Okay, so that is the end of game 1. We will take it to break now as we will catch you guys for game 2. We'll see you then. Playlist. Oh, it's not borderless. Welcome back to ICEBORN Cup. That was a short break, but we are back into draft now. As you can see, we have right now. Oh, I need to mute this. I need to see the Twitch chat, but right now we have. Oh, is that an Aphelios pick for Brennan here?
That makes
Pulling
me
it out.
excited. Yeah.
And the final game is the Aphelios here, but the bans Cassidy, LeBlanc, Akali. That is 3 bans towards 5 here. And it seems like. Wait.
No.
It seems like.
They picked Aphelios
They picked
for
blue- seems like-
USF.
Yeah, USF took blue side, even though I believe they should have side selection. So I'm pretty sure Crit Happens opted for red side here to get the double pick here. We'll have to see though. Ezreal now locked in for that AD carry.
Van.
You've seen him.
Van
Van
starts.
starts. He did have a pretty good game on Ezreal earlier on in the tournament there. And then the final pick will be 15 seconds remaining. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nico that
for
is
Tofu Royalty.
A
That's
Tofu
Nico
Royalty,
Tofu
Nico Support
Royalty.
Classic here. They do let it go through draft, and it will be picked up. Now, what do we do about this, fellows? Is that a... They let the Gwyn through as well? That is a Dashi Gwyn jungle that might be locked in. We'll have to see if they do end up just slamming it here. It would be necessary if they want to take a 2-0 lead in this series and end up winning it all off this game here. Seems like Gwyn will be locked in for Dashi now, and now we have to see the last pick here.
Could also be a flex. I don't know if Top King picks Gwen at all, but
It definitely could be a flex, obviously, and now is a Senna Aphelios bot lane, it seems like. Vincent, maybe not going for the Thresh. Would rather opt for Senna this game against the Ezreal. Nico may be well aware of the poke that
and
this
here
could
comes
have,
another
and
circle
that
stun ult if it happens.
is a Mumu for Ryan now.
Oh,
Rammus locked in for Ryan, actually.
probably these the Aphelios,
Probably for the Aphelios,
and the
absolutely.
Gwen. It works pretty well against all of them.
Absolutely. This Rammus now locked in for Top King, or not Top King, sorry, for Ryan. Obviously, he played it before in the tournament, looked pretty comfortable on it. We'll have to
Yeah.
see if he can replicate that success in this game. Obviously, life on the line here, so it is a do or die situation. Want to leave it all here on the Rift. Now, Ornn banned out for the red team here, wants to prevent that scaling from happening in late game even further. Those ornaments are too damn strong for those fellows. Darius now banned out from the side of USF, and we'll have to see what this final ban will be for Crit Happens CH. I'll just call him CH. Now, CH, what will you ban out? Crit Happens. Let's see it. Perhaps a ban towards this jungle for this top laner again, or will it be a mid lane ban? We'll have to see. It seems like taking a very long time to decide. A Cassante ban for Figgy now. That is gone. And a Rise auto ban for Fi here. Do not want to have Fi to have any of these carries. Well, yesterday, we saw him have that insane carry performance on the LeBlanc and also on the Nicole. That is a Mordekaiser locked in for Top King now. Yesterday also had a wonderful performance against the Chuds on it. Galio now locked in for Colin. That is one of his comfort picks as a mid laner. And it seems like this comp is looking pretty heavy team fight for Crit Happens now. We have the Nico and Rammus combo. Rammus wants to get in there, taunt up one person. Nico can just dash in and follow up pretty easily. Mordekaiser also wants to take some out of that team fight and win it himself. Seems like Galio will be finally locked in for blue team here. And now we'll have to see what the final pick of this draft will be. Man, I'm excited, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited for this.
I'm not excited until we see the mid lane picks. I want to see what Fi's gonna be playing.
You're not gonna be excited until you see the mid lane picks? Alright, we'll have to see though.
Want something flashy, you know? Want something cool.
Well, Fi has all of his champions banned out right now, so I have to see.
Syndra? Yes, Syndra.
He still has a Syndra, but do you really want to play Syndra into Galio though? That is a rough matchup for Syndra. Now Renekton locked in for Figgy here, and this team comp is looking pretty beefy here for blue side, but also red side. Is that a Lowy?
Could be a Mordekaiser
Could be
mid.
Mordekaiser mid, absolutely. I
Could be a
agree.
Lowy mid. That's been played in the tournament, but typically by the top lane players.
We'll have to see here if Alawi will be the final lock of this tournament now. Obviously, would be a unique pick, to say the least. Unsure if it will go mid or top lane. And it seems like with 1 second remaining, it will be the Alawi locked in.
See, this is a different game than I thought it would be.
Absolutely. We have no idea if that Mordekaiser is going mid or top lane, or if that Alawi is going mid or top lane.
I like to say that it's
Mordekaiser mid.
it's fine, Mord.
Fine Mord.
But
That
the
makes
issue
sense.
is that's not as fun to watch. You know, I like to see some skill.
Well, Mordekaiser does counter Galio pretty well, even though he has
Yeah.
AP, right? Being able to take that Galio out the fight when he's channeling for his grand entrance is going to be pivotal for these team fights if he can time it correctly in lane. So Galio has to be careful of that Mordekaiser in range. Also, a lot of cancels for this Galio here. So we'll have to see if we do see this Mordekaiser mid for 5. But this team comp looking very, very peel heavy for this Ezreal right now. And we'll have to see if USF can pull it out of the bag.
I mean, I think they can. Dashi and Gwen is pretty dangerous.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Dashi's Gwen.
they have like a lot of carry potential throughout the team. That's what's good for them. I don't know. When you look at Crit Happens, I don't see the same. I think they're either gonna have to try to put on Ezreal, Mord, or Alawai. Because Nico and Rammus are just there to CC.
Absolutely. Ezreal is going to have to pull his weight very heavily this game, as he is one, if not the only carries on this team. Maybe a
I'd say Mordekaiser really can.
Mordekaiser if he can get ahead early, but
And I think
more-
Alawai will be helpful in team fights as well.
more of just facilitators, however, though.
We've seen throughout this game, sometimes the Alawai Leap of Faith spawns in
Absolutely.
like 6 tentacles, and then what do you do?
One-shots.
You just get demolished.
But I'm surprised though. Ivern was actually left open in this ban. Maybe
Yeah.
aware of the fact that Brendan is just not leaning towards that support role this time around, or this jungle role this time around. So Ivern was completely left open. Will slam Aphelios though, as obviously yesterday he got the penta kill on it,
Yeah.
as they were doing that one final push into Nexus now. Now getting into the champ select phase here, everyone's locking in their champions as we wait for the second game of this BO3 lowers to start. I would like to see this go to a game 3, but I think that I'm blanking. USF will just take it home here.
Really? I think that Crit Happens is gonna take what they need to come back. Then again, you know, if the Philios is anything like last time, good luck.
Good luck indeed. And now this is Brennan's first tournament. You have to remember that. And seems like he is well on his way to have that rematch with Natish, but also you can't count out Ryan and Crit Happens. Obviously, already got his revenge on Gaio yesterday, and now looking to win it all, like he said in this tournament.
He called USF just the next team on the list. He was
Absolutely.
apologizing to them.
Absolutely. And now we'll have to see if USF will be the next team on the list as a Phi Alawi mid with Exhaust
Yeah.
now. Very interesting.
Kind of toxic. Exhaust on Alawis.
Exhaust Alawi against this Galio here. Galio with the phase rush, opting for some better mobility around the map here. Brennan opt for the cleanse here into the barrier, knowing that Rammus CC will be the death of him if he does get caught by it. We will activate scoreboard and objective timers. There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And now, as we get into game 2 of this BO3 series, Chewy and respectfully in the bot lane, Van Starts and Tofu Royalty
Minions have
facing
spawned.
off against them. Dashi with his signature, one of his signature Gwen picks. I
Yeah.
believe it is Viego, then Gwen. He is very comfortable on the champion. Opt for the first strike against Rammus, knowing that he's most likely going to get the first hit off in some of these team fights and get that extra damage going with the needle work if needed. Now, we'll start on his red side camps here.
I mean,
Walking
again,
through
I
it.
just hate how early everything starts now. I miss seeing the early cheeses, you know?
The early invades.
Especially players like Tofu who like to cheese. I think they would enjoy having a chance to do something.
But I also like to see the game start faster because, you know, normally you have like a 5-point start where everyone just AFKs for the first minute and a half, and it's super just like awkward, I would say. But as you can see, now we don't have that anymore. We have a fast start now. Colin and going against Alawi. This is going to be an interesting matchup for Colin. Obviously, not a mid main, I believe. I believe he plays Riven Top and solo queue and is an AD carry on our Academy White team. So most likely has not seen this Alawi matchup in mid before, unless he has scrimmed this team before. But most likely a new experience for him. We'll have to see how does he adapt to it. Dashi opts for the Raptors into a 3-camp clear, looking for an early bot game perhaps. Biggie meanwhile taking an early trade against Top King now. We'll just find some damage
Ooh.
here. Top King managed to find that decimating smash here. We'll pull him back in though. Piggy will get the heal with the empowered Q. It is a pretty even trade all around. Now, taking a bit of damage here, Brennan has to pop that Q ability on his Severum weapon.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing what Brennan does later on. You know, Aphelios early is not the strongest, I get that.
Absolutely.
But once
Now,
he gets a couple items, I'm excited to see. Maybe another pentakill, who knows?
maybe another pentakill indeed. Can Brennan pull it off on this Aphelios pick again? Cullen taking a bit of early damage here from Fi on this Alawi here. Looking to be a rough start here. Alawi getting the early wave shoved in. Cannon Minion will be picked up by Fi here, or by Cullen here. As Dashi spotted out on his wolves, got pinged out by it. And it seems like pings coming towards the bot lane here. Total Royalty and Vanstar want to kind of engage on this bot lane here, who's kind of low here. Meanwhile, Fi taking a bit of trade on the Cullen here. Cullen down on low HP. Will have to watch, and it seems like Fi has disconnected again. And we are back to another pause. This is going to take a while because it seems like Fi fully disconnected actually. So
No, he's back.
oh, he's back. Seems like we will come back to it very shortly actually. Down, ready? Everyone seems to be good to go. The game has unpaused now, and we are back onto the rift after Fi having a bit of connection issues. Now Chewy hitting this bot wave, and it seems like Top King has paused the game. And
Maybe another disconnect.
seems like Top King has DC'd again. Fi has DC'd again, and it.
Someone
Not
get
sure.
that man a new
Yeah,
computer. I don't
someone,
know.
maybe a new Ethernet cord or something like that, because this man now back to back within 20 seconds basically.
Also, they're kind of lucky they could just like press pause.
Yeah,
Because for me, I DC in my ranked games. It's just
You DC in your rank games and it's a minus 20 elo, but
more than that because then you get the punishment
the
of being
bonus,
AFK. I don't know. I've lost probably like 100 LP at least from DCing.
DC. I'll have to see how long we have to wait for this pause to come back, but right now seems like it will just take a bit. Well, slow start again. You know, both these teams play rather methodically. We have Colin on the Galio here, obviously a comfort pick for him. Brennan on that Aphelios, who is able to completely take over a game if he gets ahead here. Opts for the PTA this game instead of the Conqueror. Wants to get that early damage off as soon as possible.
I mean, I think that we're gonna really see action around Dragon again. That's just the theme that you see nowadays when there's no early game cheese.
Absolutely.
If any cheese is gonna happen, it's gonna be 5 minutes in when the Dragon comes.
Absolutely. Dragon is going to be the name of the game here, as both teams want to get...
The name of the game is League of Legends, but yeah.
Okay, you're right. It is League of Legends, but for this game, the main goal is to try and kill the Nexus, obviously, but Dragon's pretty important up there too, I'd say.
That's why I like League, you know? Sometimes you have to remember the only way you win is breaking the Nexus, or breaking their spirit
True.
and making them forfeit.
True.
But, you know, sometimes you
in
can
the
be
end-
extremely behind and just come back. I like to watch that. If we get a
If
game
you-
like that in this series, that'd be great.
If you forfeit, the Nexus does go down too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
saying. Like,
you
you
know.
either break their spirit or break their Nexus. It's one of the
Absolutely.
two.
Seems like Fi has just disconnected again, and
This might take a while.
Fi, man. He's challenger, but he needs to get... He's bronze in computer management setup. Has reconnected and disconnected again. This pause is now...
It's gonna be 5 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
Let's actually do an over-under. I'm saying 5 minutes.
Over under.
Over-under.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying over.
Fi now in the chat is disconnected, reconnected, disconnected.
What do you think?
reconnected.
Over or under? Call it right now.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Under 5 minutes.
Okay, so I'm over, you're under.
You're
We're gonna
over,
see.
under. We'll
And the
put-
prize is
The prize is bragging rights. Bragging rights. That's a good prize.
I was thinking much worse, but
You're
okay.
thinking- Seems like we are going to switch it to a... Oh, he's switching.
switching
He is
PCs.
switching PCs right
Looks
now.
like my over is gonna hit.
Looks like your over will hit actually.
Now, if I'm gonna win, I'm trying to think what the punishment's gonna be if I'm winning.
Uh,
I think whoever is wrong should
should what?
maybe like just run like a milk mile, something easy.
Oh, milk mile over this is crazy, man. But you have to remember, we started the bet at 27 minutes, so it's going to go down to 22.
No, I was saying
Oh, you're
5 in
saying
total.
5
5 in total.
Oh,
Five
okay.
for it to take.
Okay.
Milk mile is not that bad. I think
Milk
you got it.
mile? I'm not running no milk mile.
If
man.
you guys don't know what the milk mile is, it's like you just chug milk and,
And then run a mile.
run a mile.
It's pretty awful.
I don't know. I've never failed
I've seen
doing
my
it.
friends do it before. It does not look like fun. He was having rough bowel issues. After
Well, looks
the
like you might have rough bowel issues at the end of the day, because
game.
play one more minute
am I-
until
am I-
the
am
bet
I-
is finalized for real.
Am I actually doing the milk mile? I'm not doing no milk mile, bro.
Come on, chat. Come on. You guys
Chat,
got
we're
us.
We're not making me do milk mile.
I want to see what they say.
I don't think anyone's saying anything right now.
Yeah, because no one's watching us. It means we can really say whatever we want.
No, I'm not. There's people outside watching it on the.
I think that League of Legends is a really fun game.
Why are we just lying for no reason? Like, this game is not fun, man. I mean, obviously, I have to say it's fun.
I'm ashamed that I'm hard stuck plat.
We listen, but we don't judge. We're gonna have one of those sessions, bro. But it seems like right now,
If we win, can respectfully go Rek'Sai top one time.
if we win, can respect. What does that mean?
Is
What is-
Rek'Sai top his hidden meta that he's been playing?
Rek'Sai?
I know it's strong, but I'm saying can he play it?
Rek'Sai was strong earlier. I don't know. Fi is having rough time right now. Are the players allowed to talk in between these breaks?
I think so. Why not?
I mean, I guess they are, but we'll have to see now.
Can we talk?
Can we talk? Can we spectate? No, we cannot.
Yeah.
We're just spectators, unfortunately.
It's like I have no mouth, but I must talk.
A
You know.
summoner
Oh, Fi has reconnected.
Oh, after 5 minutes.
Just barely
After 5
over the
minutes.
5 minutes. And it seems like the game will hopefully be underway again after a small little tech pause from Fi. Not sure if he's actually fully back, as we're still on a pause right now. Seems like respectfully chatting it up with, I believe it is Tofu Royalty, was that?
No,
Top King. Seems like talking about.
They're talking about some niche we don't know.
Some-
Probably something
yeah.
in Premiere or something. I don't know.
We're too low elo for the
Yeah.
high low talk, but seems like the tech
Okay.
issues still continue to plague this tournament. As
Asking for coaching from your opponent's kind of crazy.
that
no?
is insane, yeah. In the works is not just ask Dashi for coaching. Not sure if that does anything. I'm not sure what that means for in the works. But Dashi, your mid plays jungle.
Really? I mean, he,
Does
he
Fi
probably
play-
does everything, bro.
Does Fi play jungle? I mean, he probably does it all, probably.
That's low-key glaze. I'm sorry.
But he does not manage. his
Yeah, he
control.
doesn't know how to
He
connect.
doesn't know
That's
how to
one thing.
connect. Yeah, he's still disconnected right now as we're still on a break. Oh my goodness! Now 7 minutes on and going. This is pretty interesting interaction in chat right now.
If you play a lot of Viego, you gotta learn from the real master. I'm the demon of plat.
You're the demon.
That's what they
you're
call
the
me.
Viego. I thought you were the young jungle guy.
I am, but Viego just started speaking to me after I actually played against Dashi one day, and I was like, man, this Viego guy's pretty fun.
This Viego guy.
Yeah, I think he's so fun because I hate playing the same character twice. In playing Viego, is like you're not really playing the same character twice because he has so much different stuff you could pull from, unless you're going against the same 5 people. Which low-key is one reason I hate League. Like sometimes when the meta's too strong, you just see the same people all the time. It's just so.
I see in pro play, man. I remember those times like Lucian,
Yeah.
Lucian, Nami, Zeri, Lulu. That was the bot lane meta.
I hate this game, bro.
This game is rough.
You know,
Seems
it's
like
actually 5 minutes past when we made the deal too.
True.
So you're losing no matter what.
I'm losing no matter what. It seems like Fi has truly disappointed me right now in terms of
Yeah.
how he can handle reconnecting the game. It's simple, man. It's clicking one button, just click reconnect.
Well, when I paid him like $10 to run the milk mile, that's probably what's pulling him
You
back.
paid him off. I see. Seems like there's a bit of corruption going on in the internals of this club, unfortunately. But right now, it seems like Fi is still struggling to reconnect, and more absolute nonsense being spewed in this team chat as people are slowly
Is
diving.
Top King like? I don't know what he's talking about.
Top King, what does he even say?
Weird
right
way to spell Yumi. Must
Brennan,
have
check-
misremembered.
now? What? Top King is.
I think he might be on PEDs right now.
He might have, might have popped a little bit of too much Adderall. Gonna change my IG into Skyraptor 5. Why are we talking about Skyraptor?
This is some niche we don't get.
This
They're,
is,
they're
I mean,
talking about some inside
Skyraptor
jokes.
was a player that's been knocked out already. Oh no, Skyraptor is currently in the finals right now in the teachers team, I believe.
But what's the Rek'Sai top have to do? Did he
I
play
think
Rek'Sai top?
Skyraptor just plays Rek'Sai top, I guess. This is strange interaction to say the least from this tech pause here. Still not sure when we're gonna get back into the game. Fi seemingly cannot hit the reconnect button still.
Been a long time.
It's
Let's
been-
play a game the two of us. So we're gonna play
Yeah, let's think about it.
guess the champ. Okay, you think of a champ, any champion. I'm gonna ask you yes or no questions.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's sing.
Okay, ready, go.
Go
Are they
on.
human?
Yes.
Are they played in a lane?
Yes.
Is it a dual lane?
Yes.
Are they a support?
No.
So they're an ADC human. Do they use mana? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask their range, but that's just a stupid question.
I wouldn't know their
No.
range,
No. Just to clarify, are they a AD?
Yes.
Okay. Are they newer or older than 2016?
Oh,
Game starting.
seems like game has started.
Game starting.
Game has started, and it seems like you did not guess my champion in time, so Maybe that evens it out. No milk mine for me. Hey.
Ezreal.
No.
Aphelios!
No.
Misfortune?
No.
I should ask more questions.
You should ask more questions. It was good.
That would have taken me a minute.
Now, we finally get back into this game. We see Fi found his reconnect button finally. Congratulations, Fi. Challenger player found it. Let's go. Now, back in this game here. Fi now back on the Rift finally. Will be taking a bit of a beating now. Fake Love looking for Fi.
He hates the tentacle. I don't know.
Hates the tentacles now.
Oh, that was a good taunt.
In the works, gets taunted up by Colin. Has to burn the flash out. Maybe a bit greedy here. Oh, it seems like Brennan now caught up by a root snare here. Has to walk away slowly. Does not burn any sums though. Respectfully, being able to heal him up quite nicely now. Figgy, on the other hand, doing pretty well himself here on the top lane. And
Oh, looks like there's one too many minions there. I don't know.
If Brennan can count minions here, he should know. Oh, gets caught by the snare. Has to pop the cleanse. Van starts. Almost connects that Q. Could have been devastating for this Aphelios here. Going down early. Seems like Van starts very comfortable on this Ezreal here. Q will connect onto respectfully again. This ball lane is getting poked out by this lane here. It seems like respectfully trying his damnedest to heal up his AD carry right now. Respectfully. Trying to hit the minions for Brennan right now. But
I will say, now that Dragon spawning in soon, something might happen for real.
something for real might happen. Dragon up in 30 seconds. It will be the first dragon of the game. And respectfully now, still trying to find some minions for Bennett to hit.
Tofu royalty's out of mana, so for now nothing's gonna happen.
Seems like calling out will clear out some of these tentacles as he watches Alawi recall to her base.
Yeah, he's just getting rid of the four corners.
Getting rid of the four corners.
See, now the thing about it, Alawi mid kind of works because you have like these four corner walls that you can have the tentacles placed on.
Yeah, but it's so far away though. So
Yeah, I know, but it's just like there's no safe spot unless you're in the very, very middle.
That's true.
And even in the very, very middle, I think the top, the very like top one.
yeah.
If you do like north, east, south, west, like a compass,
The north and
one.
south one can probably hit.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
Colin in a bit of a trade here with Vi, but Rammus is nearby. We'll just walk away after
Looks
a
like blue
nice
team
unlock
buy is
trade.
gonna reset too, which is. I think red has a good chance to do dragon if they really just started right now.
Seems like Bramble Vest has been completed in the works now as Alawi picks up a pickaxe. And now the game, a very slow game. First blood, 5 minutes in, still no first blood right now. And Figgy, bit of low HP. Top King might want to look for a killer. Has the Death Realm here, but Dominus also active on Figgy here. Don't play some talk, and it seems like Vi might have gotten too greedy. Has to pop Leap of Faith here. Is taking tower from that taunt. Has to flash out, maybe unaware of the fact that he got taunted and the tower was hitting him. Now, Dragon being taken by in the works, and crit happens.
Again, Dashi being top just wasn't the best for them there. They gave up the drag, but it's okay. You know, some things happen.
Seems like Dashi now ganking Fi, unaware, no flash. Needlework comes out in the work zone nearby. Fi will just go down and as a first blood to Dashi here. Dashi now on the chase of the Rammus. Rammus has to pop his Q and run away, or I should say spin away. And now Figgy did pop the Dominus and Death Realm popped as well for Top King, so both ultimates burn on top lane here. Did miss a bit of a fight here, but seems like will just be a reset from both of these. Balling now on the other hand is getting ganked by Rammus. Brennan does not have the cleanse, does have the flash though, has red white, wants to fight here. Seems like will he have enough damage to kill this Rammus? Rammus flashes forward aggressively, gets taunted by Rammus. Rammus healed by the skill heal, and Brennan flashes forward to his own death. Maybe a bit too greedy, unaware of the skill heal that could have been used there. Rammus,
He's got a replay going.
Here. Now Brennan looks like he has an angle on the Rammus here, but the skill heal from Tofu will manage to bring him up to just enough health to live. Brennan will go down without a flash and his life.
Ooh, look at that CS surface in the mid lane. It's only 600 gold, but still.
Colin having a bit of a rough time here in the mid lane against this Alawi here after getting the upper hand. Is down roughly 40 CS on this Alawi right now. And Alawi's soul grab does not hit.
1,000 gold difference in the jungles. Insane. I think it's just Dashi knows how to play. I mean, that kind of makes sense as a challenger, but I don't know.
He is a pretty good jungler, some might say the best jungler.
Well,
ooh, Colin gets interrupted in his dash. Will just probably taunt and shoo this Alawi away. Figgy now back in top lane. Dominus almost ready. Death Realm not quite there yet. Figgy now looking for a trade. Manages to taunt up this Mordekaiser. Bone plating does save him from a lot of damage. Now Figgy in a bit of trouble. That Mordekaiser passive hurts a lot. That Q isolation slam will do so much damage to this Renekton, and now Renekton has to kind of just back away. Tofuroti, however, in the top lane does get spotted by the ward.
They're setting up Void Grubs here.
Void Grubs is being set up right now in the works, starting it up. Dashi moving up to a 2 along with, respectfully, both of these teammates wanting to fight for it here. It seems like one will go down to the side of Crit Happens. Has that smite ready still. Fake Love Dashi looking for an angle to engage here, respectfully. Zoning them away. Smite comes down finally. True Shot Roger not connected anything. And it seems like Void Grubs will go down. Seems like too much stalling has been too much. Dashi now dashes in. Wants to fight this, however. The damage is a lot, but Leap Bit comes out, but to find absolutely nothing. Grand Entrance now comes out, slams down onto the Rammus. He will be crushed like a bug. And now Fake Love Dashi will be cleaned up by this one. Just kidding. Manages to snip away and find the double kill alongside his partner Galio with another double kill. That is 2 double kills going the way of this team here. And Brennan, well, on life, manages to kill this Ezreal on life, but on the replay here, we see the replay.
Oh, we missed out, but still.
We managed to miss both of them, but Brennan...
You guys didn't get to see that Aphelios shot. It was like...
Brennan absolutely cooked this Ezreal down in ball lane just now. Walked him down like a dog here with the blue-white combo.
Replay coming?
Oh, we're replaying us right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we get a feel?
Oh, we do not get a
It's
replay.
okay, it's okay. You guys...
It's okay.
Imagine it in your head. Imagine in your head.
Our
A
production...
snipe from a Aphelios Q.
Our production is molding right now. I saw Zeus just put his head on his hand. He's very upset they did not get the replay. It's all good, Zeus. That play was very nice, though. We heard...
And now blue
things.
team has a good lead. It has a good 3k gold lead
off that team
Let's
fight.
get the individual gold leads. It's about even in
Colin
top,
has evened
but then
himself back out. After that double
jungle
kill.
is a 2k gold deficit, which is insane.
In the works only has barely 3,000 gold, and it seems like now Fi once again caught out in this mid lane. No flash, barely up. Dashi looking for the kill, does not find it though. Dashi walking away now from this fight, seemingly does not want to continue it. Colin will just dash out of this tentacle grab here. And slowly taking Brennan now, finding out that Nico pops hurt. Seems like he will continue to just grab his way right now, and manages to clean that way pretty nicely.
Allowing to Gwen does sound pretty bad, yeah.
Allowing the Gwen is not a great combo, that's for sure. And right now, it seems like Dashi on the evade will not get the blue buff away from in the works here.
He had smite too. I think
Dashi in a bit of trouble here. Seems like they will just respect that this Gwen is pretty strong. Nashor's Tooth already completed on her. 7 Magi stacks already on her as well. This Gwen is already stacking up AP quite a bit. Now Top King taking a bit of a trade with Figgy here. Figgy trying to dash away slowly.
he has dominance, but Top King's about to get
Top
death
King
realm.
has Death Realm in a couple of seconds, but it seems like he doesn't even need it. Figgy will just get popped here by Mordekaiser. Even had to burn the Ignite plus Dominance, but will just go down.
Top King's probably gonna use that kill to get a gold
Top
lead.
King should be able to push this wave out, get a tower here. Figgy, no TP just yet. I'm sure Top the quest has something. Flash into Dashi, gets taunted up. Dashi now fully stunned up, locked with Pop Blossom, burn as well, but Nico just dies. This Dashi win is just too damn powerful. Brennan now on the backline by himself with red white, has full shock himself, but does get taunted up. Will go down by Vanstar. Now respectfully alone with Colin here. Colin too damn tanky though, but not enough damage to kill Vanstar. Vanstar's now starting to turn tables on Colin here. Colin dashing away. Dashi dashes back in and manages to find Rams with Stip, but goes down to Ezreal. Now a picked up kill by Dashi again, manages to find the burn. Now Fi
Looks like
on
he's
his way
chasing
back,
it down.
chasing, has to flash away. And that it will be all that. Now on the other hand, Figgy trying to get back to his wave will double dash away into the Mordekaiser. And it seems like Crit Happens, finding their feeding.
Look at the replay.
Look at Dashi. They burn everything to try and kill Dashi, but Dashi just kills this little Nico instead. Brennan on the backline here with full shotguns up just gets CC to death by this team and goes down to the Ezreal. Colin finds his way onto the low health Ezreal, but does not do enough damage. Has no CDs up and will have to run for his life instead as Ezreal turns the table. But Gwen manages to find an extra kill onto this Ezreal as well as he tries to dash away but will not find a way out. That was a lovely fight there from the side of Crit Happens as we see the lead slowly closing a little bit as now USF only has a 3k gold lead and it is slowly diminishing. Wow. Now Figgy and Top King in a bit of trouble. Seems like they'll be just fine actually. Right now in the works, we'll take the Scuttle Crab as they turn their sights onto this dragon here. Seems like Dashi is hovering nearby. Will he go for it though? Seems like even in the works here. Hesitant to start this dragon. Dashi now spotted out by this Nico clone. In the works, looking, pops the ward, will get cleared out instantly by Dashi's Oracle Lens. Respectfully, might be caught out here, has to pop the mist to run away to safety here. Seems like Fi having a bit of rough game. Black Cleaver now coming on him. Rod of Ages already 3 minutes stacked up by this Galio here. That would be a 20-minute fully stacked Rod of Ages proc. I have to see if that will be an advantage. In the works now, Lishing, or sorry, looking to gank ball in here. I have the hiccups again.
I think he just really wants to push things so they can do with drag.
In the works now, getting hit by respectfully. Will be Dashi has slain Fi as Mordekaiser TP'd in the mid lane here. Mordekaiser now trying to kill this Galio in return. Gets taunted up, but will just go down to this
Nice.
chains around him. Now shutdown, big shutdown over to Mordekaiser. 285 gold now collected from quest completed onto Ezreal.
Look at the replay.
This replay here. Let's see what happened here. Dashi just needleworks in onto this Alawi here, but now Alawi just doesn't do enough damage quite yet for this. Going to do enough for this Alawi to live, and
Looks like it's
go down. Now
to
Dragon will be going the way of red side now, as this is.
I will say, you know, even though blue side has the gold lead, red side has the 2 dragons. So if they manage to get soul point, or if they manage to get soul, it'd be pretty even.
An Inferno Dragon is going to mean an Infernal Soul here, and that is going to be a big Infernal Soul.
That'd be insane on Alawi or
on Alawi
Ezreal.
or Ezreal. Absolutely, that poke is going to be doing so much more damage than it should be. Figgy now looking around here. It seems like Dashi is hovering nearby. Figgy goes in for a dash Q trade here. Will leave. Does not get pulled in. But there's a Rylai's on this Mordekaiser. It does so much slowing here. Figgy now pops the Dominus, wants to fight here. Knows that there's some death on Dashi now. Coming up to try and save his top lane, but seems like Top King will like be able to get away. Does not get away. Dashi now dashes forward and will find the stim stip and collects the kill on Mordekaiser. Senna also nearby, not even needed here. Now
But it just
Colin,
looks like you're gonna get the tower top.
Colin trying to defend his soul, will dash out of the range here, and that is a top tier 1 collected for the first turret here. Go for royalty, standing nearby. Seems like Rammus now speeding on in, finds respectfully will respect this Rammus here and walk away. Colin still trying to claim these mid minions, still trying to bounce off CS down 50 CS now. And it's just the dash in, does not connect with the uppercut here. But should be fine though. Dashi now dashing in onto this Alawi, and Grand Entrance has been popped, and Edgar will Colin will now claim another kill.
4-5 is Loki getting babysat, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, he's getting camped.
That's true,
Getting
yeah.
camped. If I was
Fi
solo
is
queuing right now, I'd be
pretty tilted.
raging a lot.
This is rough for Fi here, going down 0-4. Colin picks up another kill for himself, plus no tower plating. I was gonna say
This looks like a parallel to blue side. Again, blue side's just taking control of the game at this point. It's only 15 minutes in, but it looks like red team's gonna have to make some pretty smart moves if they want to come back.
Seems like Rift Show will go the way of USF as they get ready to look to pull this 5k gold lead even further ahead. Dashi now looking for his drop now. Will clear it out. Brennan having a bit of a quiet game. Is 1-2. Did have that sick moment that we missed with it.
But
Now
I do
Figgy,
think that he's gonna be coming back.
Figgy now on this Mordekaiser. Death Rim already been popped though. There is maybe already inside of it actually. Now Dominus finally popped from Figgy here. And he will just go down. I don't know why I didn't cast that well enough. But Figgy will just go down to this Mordekaiser after a weird fight in the death zone. Now Alawi's soul pull has been missed. Now Colin with the help of Dashi again just continuing to bully Fi here. But here comes Rammus to help him out. Taunts up on this Gwen. But dashes in, and this Gwen is just too damn strong, and Dashi will pick up a double kill. But hey, would you look at that? The tentacles, past death, post-mortem will pick up Dashi. Maybe just a bit disrespectful of the tentacle there. Meanwhile, bot lane has a bit of an exchange here. Brennan pop off another pop here. And it seems like Brennan, go for royalty on 1 HP, flashes forward, will find it this time. Now continue on the chase.
This is what I was saying about the Philios, man.
Are just too damn strong here.
You never count Brennan out with his affiliates.
Pop
Look at that.
does find the Senna, but nothing really matters considering the chakrams here just do too much fucking damage. Oh my goodness, I cannot say that. Too much damage here on his Aphelios. I was shocked by that damage here, and now Brennan
looks like he's gonna get a tower.
Manages to find his tier 1 turret here, and will find his way back into this game slowly.
I mean, let's look at the scoreboard a little. I mean, Dashi's 10-2, which is insane. But I guess the shutdown was pretty good on Alawi. For Alawi. Look at the
Brennan-
gold. Mid is pretty even, but then you look at jungle, 5k gold difference.
Dashi is
That's insane.
making his stamp here on this game here. Has a 5k gold lead on this Remus. 3 level difference too. And almost a 70 CS gold lead here for Dashi. It is looking rough for this Remus here. This little armadillo cannot get anything done this game. He does have 2 dragons though. I think those early objectives will help him a lot, but getting these further stacking these dragons
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough.
Be difficult. And now Scuttlecrap being taken by this Remus here in the works. We'll pick up that objective, but seems like it is looking rough again. For
7k gold behind for Red Scene. That's
7k
kind of bad.
gold lead. Dashi hovering his Mordekaiser or the Renekton here. And that damage from Gwyn, that snip will take out 3/4 of this Mordekaiser's health, and he will be going down to Renekton. Dashi gives the kill to him. Meanwhile here, respectfully, bit of trouble here. Menace does not get the Shadow and Dawn here, but this does go down in the end. Reptile pop top lane here. Brennan cannot do enough damage to save his support there, and seems like top lane will be just getting cracked open by this Mordekaiser or by this Renekton here. He will slam it on in. Still, the Crystalline not proc. We'll get him the proc on the Crystalline. Now Dragon being taken by in the works here. Dashi
He's gonna come in
making
pretty
his way
soon.
down. Seems like looking for a way. And that Rod of Ages has just procced just on time for this Galio here. Dashi completely ignores this Alawi here and goes in right now. Brennan looking on his way on the backline here. Ezreal trying to get some as much damage as he can, but Brennan just too damn strong. Manages to kill this Alawi and get the Dragon instead too. Colin on the chase of Nico here. We'll send the clone back out as a distraction. But it seems like Colin now, Mordekaiser after TPing in, tries to find Colin here. Will he go down? Q connects, Portal Belt out, will go down. Has the Death Drum, does not have Death Drum still actually. Biggie now TPs in himself, pulls him away back, tries to buy himself some space here. Seems like Tofuroti tries to buy some time for his Mordekaiser, but respectfully manages to connect with the root here. Biggie dashes in, maybe a bit too ambitious, but will live to tell the tale. Big Love has slain this Mordekaiser once again.
Replay coming in, replay coming in.
This was the earlier fight here, as you see. Senna, just not enough HP to live. Tries to get the ult down to get herself a shield, but will get it ready for the cast pops. Meanwhile, Brennan tries to save her life, but will not find anything in return. We go back to life here.
I mean, it looks kind of tough for Red Side over here. It looks like it just might be a 2-0 win. Unfortunately, Mustache Reel was talking so much, but couldn't back it up. That's the issue.
All the talk and not enough walk here as he is getting absolutely gapped in jungle. Now, Fake Love looking for a Flame Horizon on this Rammus here. Flame Horizon is a 100 CS lead here. We'll pick it up sooner than later, I would imagine, here as Colin fending off this tier 1 from Alawi now.
I mean, let's look at the gold difference. Dashi has a 7.5k gold lead, which is
Dashi has the
insane.
entire game gold lead basically by
Yeah.
himself. This,
well, it's 9k, almost 10k at this point. I mean,
I think Crit
things
Happens.
look pretty bleak for Crit Happens.
Crit Happens just got out drafted both these games. They disrespect the brand Nami bot lane and pay the price for that, and now they disrespect Dashi's Gwyn as well, and will also pay the price of that too.
I will say, if USF heads on to the next round, I'm interested in seeing how Stop Laughing is going to deal with the Brand Nami combo.
Obviously, already played against them in the previous game and did lose to that Brand Nami, so I assume Brand Nami will be highly respected this time around.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if they even move on.
Absolutely. There could be a miracle that happens in the game, but it's looking very bleak right now for Crit Happens as a 10k gold lead is creeping among the horizon here for USF. As Colin still trying to defend this tower right now from Alawi. Alawi does not find the soul, dashes in, finds it. Dashi now finding Alawi again. Fi, do you have it in you to live? Needlework comes out, flash comes up on Fi, but Fi will just go down to Dashi. Brennan caught up by the root here, does get popped there. Brennan maybe oversteps a little bit too far, has to pop everything to try to live, but will not. A shutdown to Rammus here. Brennan completely disrespectful of anything that could happen to him. Meanwhile, Figgy will pick up a Nico kill in return here, and Rammus will roll away to safety here. Brennan a bit disrespectful of the CC lockdown, pops the cleanse, but just not enough to get out of it here.
I think the shutdown was pretty helpful, but I don't know if they're behind.
I'm not sure if you want the shutdown with your Rammus right now. Maybe the Ezreal would be better, but you see Brennan here just gets kind of caught out in the open. Gets hit by one Nico CC, doesn't cleanse that one, gets hit by the Rammus knockup, can't cleanse that one, and now actually back on live, Rammus goes down to Colin here. Just gets completely exploded under his own tower.
I think that they might look to Baron pretty soon.
This might be the game-ending push here, as it looks like this 10k gold lead will actualize itself into existence here. Slowly
I
building.
mean, honestly, they could go for Baron, and what's Red Team gonna do? They're just gonna sit and watch.
Now has a 100 CS lead
Let's
onto Ryan
look at
here.
that. Let's look at that gold.
This gold is
8k gold lead.
8k gold lead.
He's 2.5 items ahead, if not
This
3.
is a scary Gwen. We were talking about 5 nights at Phi last night. What do you have?
5 night at Dashi's. Actually, it's like,
Do you have another one for that? Dashi's like.
no, bro. I haven't played a video game that's been this bad. I don't like horror games, okay? But
That is true.
Dashi doesn't even like jump scare you like LeBlanc does. You see Dashi, and you just have to understand, no matter what happens, it's just over.
It's like a slasher film. And then now
Yeah.
Phi is just going to tie as Colin will pick up another one on his mid laner here. And Tofu Royalty here pops the Pop Blossom here. Colin picks up another kill though. It just does not matter at all. Dashi picks up double kill. Figgy now on fighting Top King alone. Top King
Looks
tries to
like
find
blue
Figgy
team's
here.
just gonna look to push in the game right
And
now.
we'll even kill Figgy. Figgy manages to little squirm himself out of this, and will wow. Figgy actually lives here. That is crazy here. Top King does not find the kill here. Replay here. It seems like Phi giving his all on this allowing mid here will not find anything though. We'll just go down with that fight. Colin now picks up on the kill here. Dashi chasing. Needlework pops out. Pop Blossom will not find anything in return though. Double kill over to Colin here. And this is looking to be the game-ending push here. It's Mordekaiser is recalling, but whoa, shut down. Manages to find the Renekton finally.
So I think you're right about it being more like a slasher. You know, I think Dashi's like Michael Myers.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Where he's like
See
just
him,
walking towards you and you know he's coming, but
you can't do anything about it here. We have this Gwen, and he has the scissors too. The sharp
Yeah.
and with the sword. Looks like basically the same person, I see. But now, 2 Infernal Drags picked up for Dashi now. True Sharp Raj will come in about 30 seconds late. And Dashi will pick up his Raptors. Just kidding. Brennan will steal those from him as they both recall together in sync. Not in sync. Both recall.
look at that, 15 and 2.
This
9, almost 10k gold lead. 9.
Dashi almost has 100% KP. He gets 5 kills off 100% KP here. This Gwen has been very involved and very powerful throughout this entire
If you look
Gwen.
at the rest of the game, it's like mostly even at most like 1k difference.
And
And you see
Dashi here.
Dashi is
with
9k
a
ahead.
9k gold lead. Damn near the entire gold lead himself.
I mean, still 11k gold lead for blue team is.
Colin now
a lot.
walks up onto him. Will find this Nico clone, but that is all he will find here. Dashi now will claim that Empowered Wolf Skull. Sees Top King coming down, but will just dash out on the 5-5. Looks like shredded paper to this Gwen, as Gwen will snip away this competition here. As Top King now fighting for his life. Brennan manages to pick up a kill onto Ryan here, but Dashi will pick up a Mordekaiser double kill here as Colin taunts up a clone again. And it seems like this will be the game-ending push for
Look at the replay.
USF here. Dashi dashes in, zero fear at all, wants to just keep on fighting these people here, knows that he's stronger than everyone else.
How would you have fear if you're Dashi?
That's what I'm saying now, and Dashi making that Mordekaiser look like straight up dirt, as this game will be a very dominant game to win. Pop Blossom not even able to be casted for Tofu Royalty as Dashi looking for a fountain dive. Whoa, Van starts! Manages to find
That's just toxic. That is
the
just
fountain
toxic.
dive, as this will be a clean 2-0 game
GG.
for this USF team as they set themselves up for a rematch against Stop Laughing in the grand finals.
Looks like we're gonna head over to trivia pretty soon.
Seems
What
like
do you think of that game? What do you think of that
That game,
game?
man. Oh, I feel like USF just completely disrespected. I mean, obviously, true to Ryan's nature in this tournament, just disrespectful of everyone
Yeah.
here. But this time, I feel like it was a bit too much. You know, you let the Brand Nami through, you let the Aphelios through in the game too, and you also let the Gwen through. I feel like just too many bans that you
Yeah.
have to
Have to be making that you're
have to
not
making
making.
sure that you cannot give these guys these tools, right?
I mean, Dashi is just such a powerful and capable player. If he gets a lead, he's just gonna snowball it. That's the one thing that I realized while watching this. Like, his lead was never stagnant. You know, not only does he have the velocity, he has the acceleration. He has this lead, and then it keeps on growing and growing and growing exponentially. Where it's a 1k gold lead, 2k gold lead, all the way to 10k gold lead at the end of the game, because he knows how to use his gold wisely.
Dashi, obviously a veteran of this, club here, and obviously knows his way around the rifts quite well once he gets comfortable. So, Who do you got in this grand final? It's a rematch between Stop Laughing and Crit. Oh, not Crit. I'm sorry, Crit Heaven's out. USF. What do we think?
I mean, I'm obviously gonna vote for Dashi's team. Right now, I have a bit of a vendetta against Julian for no reason in particular.
Oh, that trivia Malphite beef.
Now, what I really want to see is I want to see 4 games. You know, let's give USF a win. Let's give Stop Laughing a win.
Absolutely.
USF another win. Stop Laughing. When I see a final game, right?
A game
Julian
5.
is gonna be on that smolder. They forgot to ban it out for some reason. Julian smolder mid, right? As Julian tries to fly away, in comes Dashi's Malphite jungle, ulting on Julian, and Julian's like, "Wait, I thought the hitbox wouldn't reach me by there," but then he doesn't realize that it's just bigger than he realized. You know, it's bigger than he remembered.
Julian. Arvin predicts Julian.
That's my
will
game
have-
5 prediction.
Will have a Julian poetic ending as he ties to a Malphite ult that was unable to guess correctly in trivia a couple of days ago. We will have to see if that does happen, as trivia is currently being set up right now. But
I see the first question right now. I'm telling you, I know this one.
I mean, if you don't get this one, if you don't get the champion of this one, we just watched this champion get played actually, and if you don't get the champion of this one,
I honestly think maybe League's just not the game for you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be very embarrassing if you don't get this one. I would say, honestly, after you just watched a masterclass,
If you just watched it, yeah.
like, you have to get this one. But now, seems like we're getting a bit of a tease as to what it could be here.
Why are they teasing like
I don't
that?
know why we're teasing like that. That's kind of weird, actually. But now, should we cut it to break? The trivia.
So the trivia's gonna take a minute.
Yeah. We'll cut the break and we'll be back for trivia in time. Goodbye, guys. We'll catch you for the grand finals.
And we're live.
Hello, guys. Welcome to trivia. It seems like it would just be your casters doing trivia, as we couldn't find anyone to do it. So we were talking all that high horse. Let's see if you can actually get this one. What do we got for this visibility here?
I don't know. Let's see. Someone in the maybe it's Gwen.
No audio? We're good? Okay.
It's someone in the game, right?
Yeah, someone in the
Gwen. Maybe was there a silent in that game?
Do you need a hint?
No. I'm gonna say it's Aphelios' old Moonlight Vigil.
Let's see if it is Aphelios alt Moonlight Vigil. Oh, would you look at that? That is impressive. Oh, you want to join? All right, we have Wyatt. We have Wyatt joining here. That's the Vice President Wyatt. Here we go. Now, the second one, can you guess what this is? Oh, hold on. Let's get Wyatt a chance to answer this right now.
A Nivea wall. W.
Yeah,
A Nivea wall? All right, let's see if it is a Nivea wall.
hopefully.
I can tell you, it's not.
Oh,
It's Malzahar E.
Wait, no, I got brainwashed by this guy. He put the malefic visions in my mind that made me think it was.
It's Malzahar silent. And Nivea wall has like the more details, I believe, around the wall actually.
There's no thing in the middle for a Nivea.
Yeah. Dang. Now a final. Let's see if you can redeem yourself, Wyatt.
Okay.
We are the war cry on the winds. We are the strength of the mountains. Can you guess this voice line?
You are the strength of the mountains.
Wait. Let me think.
It's got to be someone from like
Ionia.
Not Ionia. That's not what I was thinking.
I'll say Wyatt is right. It is a Freljord champion.
Freljord, yeah.
It is a Freljord
it's
champ.
more
Born
like-
for the Iceborn champion.
Think about it. Ash was already said, so I don't think it's gonna be Ash. That's my opinion.
We are the strength of the mountains. It's got to be like someone from the mountains.
Could be
right?
Sejuani.
I'm thinking Sejuani. I'm locked.
Sejuani? Do you have a hint? Is Freljord
That's not a
champion?
hint. We already knew that.
We're locking Sejuani?
I'm gonna lock in what he said.
We have Sejuani as the final answer. Let's see if it is correct.
Oh.
Congratulations. You guys went 2 for 3.
Do we get 2?
I went 1 for 2.
Well-
You get a sticker.
50-50.
I feel like if I didn't have a bit of a sideline going, I could have figured it out. I was thinking that looks like Malzahar, right? But then in comes.
So you're saying Wyatt sold you. You're saying Wyatt sold you?
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
telling you right
actually,
now. We go through the whole trivia. I get all 24 immediately.
Well, we'll have to see if that is the case next time. We'll have a segment just for you, actually. We'll have it called Arvin Does Trivia, and we'll see.
Why is this guy so cracked?
Arvin's comeback.
And we'll have to see. All right. Thank you guys for trivia. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped the mic. We'll catch it back to you guys. Welcome back, everyone, to ICEBORN Cup as we finally jump in to our draft for this grand finals best of 5. Now, since Stop Laughing did get the upper hand of USF in the upper finals, they will begin this game a match up. So they will start off with a match. So it is going to be 2 straight wins for Stop Laughing to get the win.
Yeah.
Or if USF can tie it up and make it a BO3, basically. So right now, Natish on the way to the back-to-back. Brennan on the way as well to his first ever trophy lift and for his first ever tournament. So we'll have to see who will succeed here between these two titans of teams here. Brennan obviously made a name for himself on that affiliate, so we'll have to see.
What's he gonna do? Are they gonna be banning out that affiliate? So are they gonna be banning out the brand Nami? There's lots of stuff that they have to keep in mind here. One thing I like is that it's fearless best of 5 this time, so there's lots of games that can go on at
Absolutely.
max 4 games.
Or if you Stop Laughing, do you let Brand Nami through for this first game right now so you don't have to ban it out in the future because you have a game up, right? You can kind of tank that one loss. You can kind of buy yourself a way out of that Brand Nami. Or do you kind of want to send it and ban out Brand Nami for the rest of the tournament and see if you can just win it in 2 here? So as we wait for...
Let's play another one. Wait, this time think of champion.
Okay.
I'm gonna do in less than 6 questions. I'm gonna be able to guess. Hopefully.
Okay, all right. I got my guy.
Okay. Oh, but there's just always so many questions just figuring out a role. But okay, tell me, are they a human?
Yes.
Do they use mana?
No.
Can you play them top lane?
Yes.
How
This one
many?
should be- this one
How
should be pretty
many?
easy.
How many skill shots do they have?
0.
0. It's probably Garen, but I still have one more question. So, or 2 more. I forgot. Let me see. Do they have a? Let me think of all the people who don't. Oh, Josh about to start. Is it Garen? Was it Garen?
It was Garen.
Yeah.
It was Garen. Congratulations, you found it. Now, here we go into the draft.
Banning out Dashi's.
And Bessa, Rise banned over on blue side, gets rid of Julian's Rise here for USF. Now,
Smolder is something interesting.
Smolder, Ivern
ban.
has been banned out.
Yeah,
this is the first time we're seeing Ivern banned out since day 1, I believe, against Brennan.
But he doesn't really play it as much.
He hasn't played it. This might honestly be a waste of a ban. Brennan has not been playing Ivern this game at all.
What if he was saving it in his pocket? He wants to
Could be,
stop playing
but
it so that...
Stop Laughing will play it safe and ban out that Ivern. Now, they leave the Brand Nami on the table here. They ban out the Viego. And will it be Brand Nami for USF? Or will Stop Laughing take the Nami from USF?
Yeah, and then they just can't use Brand.
Can't use Brand. We'll have to see here, though. A lot of choices for Stop Laughing here, considering they have the first pick of this draft here. Seems like they're hovering on this Viego ban to decide a bit longer to see what they want to do here. Or did the ban crash?
The ban looks like it's crashed. 17 seconds.
It has 17 seconds.
That's weird.
Let me click on it. See what we... Okay, the ban is kind of bugged, but hopefully, if we refresh the page, will work. Let's take a look here. Okay, here we go. Yeah,
Banning Gwen. And
they
then
ended up
Smolder for Julian. That makes
the
sense.
Smolder and Gwen ban.
bans off just screw Julian, bro. That means he's a menace.
Julian is the menace, and there is the Nami pick.
That's what they
for
were
Stop
doing.
Laughing.
They weren't banning Nami. They were
They
taking Nami.
want to take that Nami
And
away
now
from
that they've
them.
taken Nami, she can't be played anymore. They don't need a banner anymore.
Absolutely.
That's honestly pretty genius.
That
Going for the
is-
first pick and just taking the Nami so you can't do brand Nami for us the series. Not
Very-
to waste any bans either. Wow.
Very smart of Blue Side
Wow.
from Stop Laughing here to take that Nami away for the rest of the series and use it themselves here. Now USF
Brennan's
will
Aphelios comes in.
take that Aphelios. Now that Aphelios can no longer be used in later games, Shongan will have no access to it. Now, what do you do? Because Stop Laughing, now they can play that brand Nami as well if they so do choose. And USF, do they have a counter for it? Do you think they have a counter to their own little pocket pick?
Well, I don't know if they're even going to play Brad Nami because, respectfully said he's the strongest of today,
Absolutely.
I don't know if anyone's going to match his brand power.
Now, Sona has now locked in for, I believe that is respectfully Sona.
Yeah.
So now we'll have to see how does Stop Laughing respond. Julian obviously getting banned out pretty early. Smolder, Rumble, and Rise all gone. Will be the Lucian Nami combo going for the ball line.
That's more understandable, yeah.
That is a bit of a throwback for a lot of us. Still a very good combo, but before, Nami could run Electrocute and would get the Electrocute proc as well off the Lucian bubbles. So a very good combo here in the bot lane here. We'll have to see how does the Felio Sona match up against it. Now, last pick will be Echo. That is Tyler's Echo, I believe. Obviously, did dominate on it in Bevo Cup in that one game. Will it be locked in for Tyler here?
I hope so.
I hope so. I would love to see an Echo Jungle. Obviously, not played as much
The
anymore,
only thing
right?
I want to see is how does Tyler play in this new patch? Because he's a bit of an invader. He likes to cheese a lot. How's it gonna work now that you don't have as much time to do it? So
Obviously, Tyler, a lot of decisions on this champion here, and it will be a Scion mid auto locked. Seems like auto hover actually for mid here, trying to decide what they want for the last 2 picks, perhaps talking about it. Will be Scion locked in, and we're back to bans. Let's see if they continue to ban out some champions here. We'll have to see. They have the mid
Yone jungle.
Yone.
bans.
That is a Yone mid ban, unfortunately. Julian did put Yone a couple days ago, so they did ban out Julian's Yone mid, not Yone
This is
jungle.
more I have against Julian, bro. You're using Yone in the wrong way, but that's okay.
Yone has been banned out against Julian. Julian now target banned 4 times. Lilia banned out now
Yeah, they're just
for
like
Dashi.
dogging on Julian.
Dashi
Understandable.
still has the Viego available though.
Yeah.
Will he opt for maybe leaving it open for later games? But Lilia seemed like it will be the first ban for a blue team here. Could also just ban out Viego in the last draft here now.
Viego would be pretty fun with Echo, in my opinion.
And a Vayne ban. Vayne ban. Very interesting because the
Maybe
top
lane
Skyraptor, I'm not sure if Skyraptor plays Vayne, but Lucian being already picked, right? Maybe anticipating that Lucian could be flexed mid lane for Julian. Julian has played it before, so banning out that safety Vayne for Shongan, and now it will be a Diana ban. Diana, very strong this tournament. We've seen her have a lot of impact throughout the maps.
All 5 bans are 1 jungler, basically. Well, technically Ivor's
They
banned. Still.
They banned, yeah. So both sides banning out quite a few concentrated roles here.
Player, yeah.
So we will have to see how do we respond here. Viego on the table still for Dashi. Very strong pocket pick for him. Now, will they take it though? Maybe a bait setup for this Viego to be picked. Maybe Echo will go mid and they'll counter pick it. A lot of flexibility on Stop Laughing right now as opposed to USF who really only have that Scion. Now, 9 seconds ticking down. We'll have to see what will the draft be. Seems like the final pick will be Karthus. Is that a Dashi Karthus I've seen? I have not seen Dashi play Karthus, but then again, I've not been in this club long. Yeah. But Dashi on the Karthus, very interesting to see. That champion scales quite a bit and is always really strong, having that map presence of his Requiem ult there. Ornn will be hovered here. Seems like we will be getting a Ornn top. Those ornaments later down the game will be doing major damage in the future to these carries of USF. You're getting that upgrade on your Echo, on your Lucian, and potentially your last carry here for Julian will hurt quite a bit.
Yeah. At least there's no Smolder. Smolder lucky sucks.
Smolder is most likely going to be permaban this tournament. I don't think USF want to give that up at all. Nami seems like it will be a Kai'Sa. So
Lucian mid probably.
It will most likely be, like you said, a Lucian mid. And that is very interesting. Kai'Sa now being locked in for the first time.
Do you think it's Scion mid or Scion top?
I believe it is Scion mid.
We're gonna see.
I would assume it is Scion mid because we've seen Colin play Scion mid quite a bit.
Figgy really plays. Like, I mean,
Figgy likes
not
to,
Scion. Let's play like Renekton.
There it is. It's
or Malphite.
Figgy does play the Malphite, so
looks like my prophecy might come sooner than expected.
Seems like once again USF going for a heavy team fight wombo combo kind of Sona all into Scion
Aphelios. Oh,
as the carry.
Imagine the Aphelios Infernum max with like all those.
It is just 100% another game plan where they want to protect this Aphelios and try to give him as much uptime as possible. But then again, a lot of dive on Stop Laughing, that Lucian, that Kai'Sa, that Echo, that Kai'Sa. A lot of dive potential here for this team. Let's see if USF can peel enough for them. Now, this comp, man, looks very interesting. Double 80 on the side of Stop Laughing. Only the Ornn for tankiness. So once this Ornn goes down or it gets picked, right? Yeah. Skyraptor has to play his life quite carefully in these team fights here, or else his team will just become mincemeat for these carries, for this engage. So we'll have to see how does Skyraptor play around, because, I mean, more tanks, more silent opportunities, and Scion will probably, where Malphite just sit in silent the entire game. I'll just see how they go.
Malphite, because his top is TP, and Scion's going to have the ult go wherever he wants anyways. And probably TP as well.
Now, as we get ready for our first game of the series in this BO5 between Stop Laughing and USF, a rematch between these two. What is Volt DM into us? Oh, he sent us a drafter. Now, very excited to see this here. Obviously, everyone on edge here because of the fact that, you know, if you win this one, you go home with a legendary skin in League of Legends.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Last pick is apparently Cassante, not Malphite.
seems like they misclicked Malphite and it will be a Cassante instead.
But that means they might ruin the draft later. They may have to like reuse.
They might have to reuse the draft.
They might have to like remake the whole lobby
Yeah.
with just different picks because
We'll have to see. how
Malphite is
that
really
works.
vital, so they might want it open for later.
Now, what is?
Oh yeah, replay move.
Oh yeah, UT replay needs to move. You need to join spectator team, sir. Now, we will see how does this Cassante change matter between. Wait, is it a Cassante? Oh, so it's okay.
It's
So
Cassante.
it's Cassante for Malphite, right? Not Cassante for Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
Okay. So later down, I think we'll see if they pick a Cassante. I think the Cassante.
Oh.
I think they would just swap it around, right? So Cassante will be Malphite, and now Malphite will be.
Yeah.
Will be Malphite. So if they ban out Malphite in the future, we have to remember that it is a Cassante ban instead. Or if they ban out Cassante in the future, it'll be a Malphite ban instead.
Yeah.
So we will have to see how this goes. And they pick Cassante in the future, it'll be a Malphite. So
Yeah.
just easy solutions for easy people. They're very smart little cookies, as you said. We'll have to see now. Can we get into this game? I think everyone is ready. Julian.
What's that mean?
Julian is 1 second and he needs 1 second.
Oh, why does he add so many extra letters?
Maybe because he
Maybe to make the letter hitbox bigger, so
maybe needs to
he
make
gets confused, you know.
the letter hitbox a bit bigger. Rematch. Oh my god, my throat is actually killing me right now. I've been casting for so long, but this is a upper finals rematch between these two. Yesterday we heard Natish give an interview about the game 4 between these two teams, and it was a one auto type of game. You needed it one. Brendan's team needed one more auto to end the game between for Natish and make it a 2-2 series, but Natish and his friends brought it back and won that game off a 1 HP Nexus. He was very happy about that, and now Brennan and his squad, USF, looking to not replicate that moment, looking to win this one and bring it to a best of 3 series here. Nami being taken away early is absolutely huge right now because of no more brand Nami combos. Seems like they've
That's
learned.
very smart, and that's what makes me like that we're doing a fearless draft format here because you could
Absolutely.
like kind of think about how you want to draft even more.
We love to see teams adapt and learn, and certainly for this Stop Laughing squad, they've certainly adapted and learned about this brand Nami and how devastating it can be. The only map they have lost so far in this tournament is because of a brand Nami.
Yeah.
So we have to see if they can keep up that streak, as there's no brand Nami in this game. We'll have to see if Brennan can take down Shangan, Hyloxenus, and Volt here in the bot lane with respectfully. As we jump
That's a
in.
cool card this game.
So we jump into the first game of this best of 5 series, sorry. And here we go, jumping to the Rift for not one final time, but... And we are objective timers. Yes. Now we are ready to go.
Summoner's Rift.
Sion mid with the grasp against a Kai'Sa mid, actually.
Yeah.
It is a Kai'Sa mid. Now,
Yeah.
I have a friend that plays Kai'Sa mid, and you build full mage on her, I believe. You would
Yeah,
want,
because it's like AP with
you
a W.
want to go
especially.
that full AP build. That W spam can be so annoying later down the line.
But I don't think that's what he's building because he's lethal tempo.
Maybe not. He does have lethal tempo, but that Kai'Sa W spam is super annoying if he can't get it. But you know, with the Sona, and maybe not so bad because Sona does have.
Well, actually,
healing.
you're right because even full AP, she has like the on-hit damage with Nashor's.
Yeah, so we'll have to see here if Julian. I believe my friend went Arcane Comet when they ran that build because just for an extra poke. But here we go.
Oh,
Dashi
Dashi
early
likes-
invade onto Motto. Motto getting a bit of his own medicine from previous
Yeah.
tournaments, getting zoned away from his Grom. Dashi trying to be careful here. Wants to take this though. Seems like Motto obviously wants to contest it as well. Dashi will just continue to zone away. Stall time. Skyraptor now making his way down onto this blue buff here. And Dashi might be in a bit of trouble here. Gets hit once by the Ornn. Obviously no combo left. Now Julian also in the midst of this. Is a level 1 brawl right now for the blue buff. And Fake Love has to flash away. Motto flashes after Julian. Will get the first blood with a Q. Now, Figgy all alone went down to help his top the jungle, but will also go down, and that is a double kill
for Julian
in the first
too.
2 minutes to Julian on a Kaisa. Double spell burned, but still, I would burn double spell for a double kill any day of the week.
And it was Karthus' flash there too.
That is a devastating loss for Dashi here on that Karthus.
He got a bit too greedy, you know. He's like, I want to get an early invade in. It just didn't work out.
And it didn't work. In fact, here you see the double flash after him. Dashi will go down, and now Figgy, all alone, will also collapse to Julian here. Looking like a rough start already.
If I was
for
Sion,
USF.
I'd be mad. You know, already 2 kills. Let's look at the goal. Already
Kaisa
700 gold ahead
gold
off
up,
that one roam. Like, that's
2
insane.
minutes in. And now Chewy, a bit of low HP here. Hyloxenus obviously knows how to play this Lucian quite well. Seems like respectfully walks up a bit too far, maybe disrespectful too. Will have to pop the flash skill heal to save his life there. Lucian doing a lot of damage. Nami also pops the skill heal as well. Shangen now slowly getting his groove back. Lucian and Nami also a very strong combo, but also these two bot laners in general just know each other very well. Natish and Shangen both playing on Academy White, and both were in Bevo Cup together as well. So these two bot laners have a lot of synergy when compared to Brennan and respectfully, who might have decent synergy, but hold on, Julian might be in a bit of trouble here after getting caught out early. Sion looking for the Q, Decimate Smash does not connect, and shut down for Karthus. That is a lot of gold going to the Karthus now, a big bounce back for him. Figgy now taking the 1v1. Go, Colin actually in a bit of trouble too. We'll have to flash away to Fake Love here. And will live with his life. Motto, not quite enough damage just yet to finish him off. But Skyraptor now in the top lane, taking a bit in. Dashi, maybe a bit too greedy, tries to go for Scuttle. Will go down to Motto again. And now the Scuttle up for grab as Motto will let this Karthus passive run out for a little bit. And we'll just end up getting the smite. And now Natish making his way back up. Does not catch Colin in time. Colin will get the replay call back in time. Let's see this replay here. We have Julian. Maybe gets a bit too greedy. Wants to go for a kill here, but ends up going down. And Colin, not fully aware of where Echo could be, walks back to him thinking everything's fine, but Echo just walks up at him nice and slowly. Will chunk him out for a bit of damage, and Dashi, very greedy here, wants to go for the Scuttle Crab, completely disrespecting this Echo's damage early game, and just gets absolutely owned in the jungle there.
I think a lot of this happened recently is just Dashi's underestimating Echo, you know?
Absolutely. Dashi
or underestimating the team in general. Like when he invaded earlier, he didn't think he was going to get collapsed.
Absolutely. Looking a bit too greedy this game. Wants to go for big plays. I mean, big time players make big time plays, but maybe a bit too big for Dashi to handle. That was a bit weird, actually.
Yeah.
Taking pause on that one. Now, Colin back in mid lane, just kind of hanging around.
See, I like this game because most of these games, nothing happens until Dragon. You know, until Dragon, there's not much action.
Absolutely.
This game, there's already so much fighting.
Oh, it seems like flash on the Ornn, flash Ornn onto the Cassante, and will get it. Brittle proc does a lot of damage along with the Echo E, auto enhance. That is a kill.
See, it's like players like Tyler who are like, they don't want to wait until Dragon starts some action. They're trying to have as much action as possible.
Seems like Colin will
Look
get
at
that.
the replay.
Seems like it will be a TP back into lane from Skyraptor here, and just an instant flash Brittle proc here. The kill will be going the way of that Ornn, but Tyler will be sure to pick up that assist.
I think they're looking to do something around Drag pretty soon.
Absolutely. Dragon is up here. Volt will make his presence
Tyler's going to
known.
be top side, and they're going to be resetting. So blue team's kind of weak for now.
Tyler will be going back top lane. Skyraptor hitting this turret. Will collect the first small baby plate, but will not get anything else. Does not have the TP for Dragon fight. Figgy almost have the TP. Not quite yet, though. Now, we'll have to see. Natish does end up going for it, but will not.
See what Dashi does here.
Dashi now looking for another invade on Raptor.
Raptors.
Loves to clear this Raptors so much.
As Karthus especially, I get.
That is true. This Raptors clear should go down pretty quickly, but it seems like Tyler wants to fight for this. Now Julian gets vision on the Raptors, finds out, but meanwhile, Sion is on top of this Kaisa right now and will just walk away. Kaisa pops the ghost to chase out of the Fake Love here. Dashi in a bit of trouble. Sion tries to Q, predict the Kaisa jump, but nothing will happen. Dashi taking a lot of damage. Sion trying to block for her. That is a ghost popped on the Kaisa.
Looks
Sion
like they
on
could
the
do
Rito.
Dragon.
Now Motto taking advantage of the timer here. Will not find any camps, however, as Karthus well aware of the possibility, has already cleared them out beforehand. Now Tyler looking for a bot lane collapse here. Maybe not expecting Echo to be up this far here. Chewy certainly unaware, but Lucian might have sold the plan a little bit because pushing them back, but Tyler will just come in and claim an assist onto Sona. That would be picked up by Hyloxenus here. Great zoning from Tyler here. Great awareness to walk down
What
bot
does
lane.
Hyloximus mean? You know?
I have no clue what Hyloxenus means. I'll just call him Shangan, you know? Shangan. You know, that's who he is.
So the replay.
So this replay here, you see Hyloxenus just cleans it up nice and easily after Tyler herds them like a sheep towards that Lucian there. And Coling has come out for Lucian here. Will poke out Chewy a little bit, but Chewy taking a lot more damage than he would like to perhaps. Lucian maybe going for the kill on the tower. Barrier has to be popped. We'll take the tower shot in return for that greed a little bit. But now, Stone back in. Oh, and Karthus, but now top lane manages to find the Karthus here, but goes all out. Figgy is still alive. That Cassante champion takes 0 damage, even an all-out Ornn. Perhaps not doing enough damage just yet, but that is beyond ridiculous how he lives here. Karthus now comes out looking to kill this Lucian, but will live on a sliver of HP. Will not burn to death here and will back away safely.
Let's look at that replay, please.
This replay here, and it seems like the mid get
There's a
killed.
kill
Oh,
on
July
mid that we
managed to
didn't
pick
even
up a
notice.
kill on mid here with an easy ult combo here, and after that, it seems
I mean, I'm
like
surprised Drag hasn't fought for yet. Normally in these games, Drag is gone by like 5:30, but everyone has bigger plans. Already, there's so much fighting happening without it.
everyone is already killing each other so early on. 7 minutes in, already 8 kills, a minute per kill basically.
Look at the CS ties, by the way, in the bot in mid, where
Everyone is
they're not
doing.
tied anymore. They were
Everyone
almost exact time.
is playing it very carefully right now. Do not want to make too many mistakes. Now Figgy looking for a trade here. Will get the Q onto Ornn here. Now Unstoppable. Pathmaker does not connect. Will end up going down.
I think that for now, Julian is just the big threat here.
Julian looking
Julian
to go
already has
Kraken
so
Slayer
much
actually.
gold, and then
Julian
yeah, the
opting
Kraken
for the
Slayer's gonna
full
shred down
8.
those tanks.
Looking for the full AD build instead of the AP one I was talking about. Understandable as there are 2 tanks, the Scion and the Cassante here. And Motto will be picking up the Void Grubs on top of Vision.
On vision.
Does not matter. Knows that this Karthus will most likely be unable to contest. As now Karthus spotted on Vision on top here. Natish might be in a bit of trouble here. Gets popped out. Bone plating proc here. Scion charges in. This forced to flash out, but now all alone in the middle of 2. Will back away to Dashi for safety here, and it seems like it will just be a little trade of ultimates there. Now Shangan back in the bot lane. Brandon looking to kill him. The defending champs looking pretty strong in this game 1 already. Keep in mind, winning this game would be huge. You would go
That means
to
we need one
series.
more.
You would go up to series point, a 2-0. That would be quite the end to this tournament. Unfortunately, I would love to see a 5-game series, but
Yeah,
let's see.
but
Now Skyraptor fighting with Figgy. Brittle proc will chunk out this Cassante, but now Cassante goes unstoppable all out. Pathmaker does not connect fully. Skyraptor still fighting. Now Karthus comes up top lane. Flashes out of the Ornn Horn and now is going to run for his life. Unstoppable manages to buffer out that Q recast. Will take down this Cassante. Does Dashi have Requiem?
it
Does
dodges
not.
everything too.
Dashi
Wow.
cannot
And
find
while
the
that's happening,
connections.
he takes Dragon.
And Motto, while this is
I'm
happening.
just looking at the new.
Oh, Bandle Pipes. Flame Melodian Champion Grants Fanfare for it.
Oh,
That is quite strong on Ornn.
I know
Now
it's
Julian
good.
has slain Scion once again. I
I
think
gotta replay what's happening top though.
replay here we see masterful sidesteps
Then look
here.
at these dodges. Goes
from-
left, right, left, right, left.
Skyraptor, absolutely fancy footwork here for this poor little Ornn here. And now
And they get the drag. Looks like a 2.5k gold lead. Dragon, you know, and 3 void grubs. I think blue team has a, you know, obvious upper hand here.
Now, Julian, obviously very strong. Already completed that Kraken Slayer after those 2 early kills.
I would hate to be Scion right now.
Scion not having a great time. Has to go for the steel caps this game, even though there is a... Oh, actually, no, I lied. Steel caps is pretty reasonable here. Kaisa,
Yeah.
Lucian as well. That Echo is going to do a lot of damage though. Now Sheen completed on the Echo here.
Almost
Essence
Lich Blade.
Reaver.
Oh, I forgot what it's called. The new
So
item.
many items spiking on the side of Stop Laughing right now. Dusk and
and
Dawn
Dawn,
props,
that's what it's called.
Kraken Slayer, Bando Pipes, and Essence Reaver all completed now on the side of the 4 laners.
Compared to red team who only has
The Karthus with the
Blackfire
Blackfire Torch. Now Figgy going for another trade with Skyraptor here. We'll find just a little bit of damage. Julian now
Look
once
at
again
that.
walking up on this Scion. Looks like shredded cheese considering that Kraken Slayer is putting in so much work. Figgy now still looking for a trade here onto this Ornn, trying to get back even HP here. This Scion is not having a good time against Kaisa right now. Kaisa doing a lot of damage with that Plasma proc, with the Kraken proc. Sion is going to be taking a lot more damage than he likes here. Figgy going for another trade against Skyraft here. Will push him back in. Unstoppable into the tower here. All goes all out. But Tyler is right here. Does get caught out by the Chrono and will go down to Ornn. Now cooling pop. Sona pops Encore. Lucian now in a bit of trouble. Moonlight Vigil does connect. Manages to pop another one, but not enough damage to kill this Lucian, who does pop the barrier. Now Echo and Ornn hitting this top tower. Ornn manages to find this wave here, and Hyloxenus getting big greedy. Requiem will take him out. That Lucian lives though from the heal and shield from Nami here. Big play by Natish. Gets to his ADC in time and saves his life from what would be inevitable death. Now Hyloxenus even healthier than when he ended, and respectfully maybe a bit too greedy. Tries to find the rest of Lucian, but flashes away. Now Lucian has the flash himself. Will flash away from that too, but at the cost of what? Natish trying to fight away and will deny Brennan anything. Brennan flashing forward, tries to find at least a trade back, but nothing in return here. That is wonderfully played by the side of Stop Laughing.
And you know, Julian almost got caught out there too and died, but lucky didn't. Lucky for blue team.
Now we see Julian might just go for the dive on the Sion here.
Oh,
completely disrespecting the Sion in his tower. Will just press the Q and flash out the safety. And now Sion has to walk away in shame with his dead body.
3.5k gold lead.
This game,
and on mid lane alone, 2k already.
This game is going
to... we have a replay of what was happening earlier with the Nami
see
clutch.
That heal and shield just does so much for this Lucian here. Brings him on a sliver HP, and the refresh for the heal gets Lucian back up to just a tad bit HP for him to feel comfortable to fight. And then the tsunami wave comes out and manages to find the Sona. Tries to live as long as possible. Brennan flashes in, pops the Q, but Shongan with the flash himself will get out, and the Nami bubble stops any more advances from Brennan and has to just walk away with nothing found. Masterful play by the bot lane duo here for Stop Laughing. Natish now clearing out some more vision, making sure those Phallites stay under their control. Respectfully though, we'll just get it. We'll just put down another ward immediately, and another ward goes down as well. Just battle vision here. Pathmaker comes out for Skyraptor. Down 2 levels though. Figgy. Skyraptor looking just to kill this tower. Unstoppable buffers the Q recast, and he will get the rest of the minions here.
First tower is pretty close.
Seems like respectfully looking for Hyloxenus again. Will just back away now. Colin in the middle of everything here will be getting hit and does not take a whole lot of damage. But we know that Kaisa damage is for long-term fights, not short trades. Skyraptor now still looking for a trade. Secondary Q up. Buffers it again. Doing a great job buffering these Q recaps right now. Pathmaker comes out though. Does have the all-out ops not to use it though. The tower is just too damn low. Now, July almost gets cut out. This Sion is too slow, too clumsy to catch this quick and nimble Kaisa. And he's just getting run down. Julian with masterful footwork there just runs away from this Sion Q. And now Dashi in a bit of trouble, gets airborne by the Ornn. Doesn't have enough damage to kill him. Ornhorn gets popped here. But is it enough to kill him? Misses the recast. But Julian with the backup here dashes in. Killer Instinct will save
He's gonna get
his
ulted.
Ornn.
He's gonna get ulted.
Will not. Dashi does not pop the ult here. And Dashi, again, just too disrespectful of these timers here. Goes for the invade, tries to find the Gromp.
Let's get a replay.
And just
As
dies.
Dragon is up too. As Dragon is up.
Now Motto looking to make his way down. But this Ornhorn recast might have missed. But Julian is just there in time for the Killer Instinct. But Skyraptor, I believe that was his solo kill anyways. Julian wasn't even needed there. But just to clean
let's push off the side.
But just to, make sure Cassandra doesn't try anything funny and clean it up for his teammate. Now Motto onto this dragon here and will pick it up rather smoothly.
It looks like Blue just has the early lead.
Blue has an early 5k gold lead, 15 minutes in.
Plus 2 dragons.
Plus a second dragon being picked up here. And it is going to be a good soul this game. As you can see, let's see what soul it will be. Blue team now gets the first turret. It is Hex Tech Soul. That is not something you want to see with a double carry comp. If you're a red team right now. Those two will be doing so much damage, so much slows. And this is not going to be fun if you're on the side of USF right now. Now Chewy still trying to find his footing in this game right now. Is 0-0-0 down 1,000 gold.
But I think he's like not too
behind. But Sona Encore manages to find this Lucian, but pops the barrier and takes no damage. Tsunami gets popped too. Bubble does not catch anyone. The Sona healing is too damn much and has to pop the skill heal to save his Lucian's life. Again, Lucian no barrier, but on the top side here, Ornn gets popped. Manages to dash into Dashi here. Gets popped by the Brittle. Dashi now in the ult form. We'll have to see if he can find anything else, but it seems like it is just a complete stomp of the top lane fight here. And Julian as well in the mid lane, killer instinct onto the Scion here. It is just winning lanes throughout the entire map. No lane is winning right now on the side of USF. It is domination from top to bottom on this rift right now.
It looks like they can get Herald pretty soon if they want to.
And Colin
Replay
will
coming in,
barely
replay coming
get out. Let's see here. We see Skyraptor gets caught out by 2 here, but Motto just here in time to save his Ornn. Ornhorn will get the recast off this time, and that Brittle proc just does too much damage for Karthus to handle. And now it is just a whether of who gets the kill on this Cassandra here, as it will go towards the Echo.
Like if you look at it, they're about to get Herald. They have 2 dragons, 2 towers, 7k gold lead. Things do not look too bright.
This is not looking good for USF. Not a way you want to start your first game as Motto now.
Because then they're at match point. Any game will cause them to lose the series. That's what's really scary. That's
you
when
will
the
have to
pressure's on. You have to
reverse
pull everything
sweep.
out.
It will have to be a reverse sweep for
Like LeBron James.
for
LeBron James.
USF.
They said we're bringing back 2016, you know?
It could be the year. Now Hyloxen is walking up, trying to get a trade on respectful here. Will take a bit of damage. Now Chewy walking by. Coling hasn't popped. Rooted cancels the Coling, flashes away. Now Chewy trying to get fancy with the footwork here. Will have to wait it out a little bit. Now Shutdown comes in for the Requiem of Karthus here.
That was much needed for USF right there.
Very needed for this team right now to bounce back in this game. But Julian, well aware of
Just
that, his presence
fit.
in the mid lane will pick up a plate
Replay
mid.
coming in, replay coming in.
You can see here, Shongan wants to fight this here. Coling goes a bit wide, has to flash out of it for the Sona here. Brennan cancels it with the Q recast, but the Requiem is too much damage, and Nami gets locked up by the Scion ult and will go down. Can't heal the AD carry, and that is a double kill for on the bot lane there. Now, lane's starting to switch up. We're trying to see some changes happen around the map here. 6k gold lead still and growing. Motto, none of will pop this Rift out here. As Dashi trying his best to clear out his camp some more. Scion looking to find someone. Will find nothing. Here comes the charge onto the tower here. Scion looking to clear out this wave, but that tower is just gone. Now Scion in a bit of trouble here. Does not have the unstoppable force. Will probably just have to die here. And who gets the kill? It will be the Echo. As Skyraptor now takes the Rift Herald, bumps into the Scion, and will he get another charge off?
Yes.
That he will. That is 2 Rift Herald charges and a dead Scion, as Chewy manages to find a pick onto Hyloxenus actually. As July might get picked off himself here by Cassandra. Q barely misses. Flash forward onto the Q, manages to connect. Can he find anything else? Nami now making his way over to his second AD carry. Figgy still on the chase. Will back off once he's at Nami. Motto manages to assassinate Brennan under his own tower. Respectfully, trying to find something.
Let's see that replay.
Let's see. What? Kaisa dashes in a bit too aggressive. Manages to find the Sona here. But here comes Hyloxenus. Will find the kill on the Karthus as well.
That's what was happening top side as
this was happening during the bot side of the map here. A lot of fights going on as the lead is now 8,000 and growing. July now looking for this Cassandra, and will he find it? Cassandra dashes back and trying to find something, and will just go down. July even pinging this guy, wondering what he is doing. There's some
that's toxic
BM
that's
going
the Julian,
on right
the
now.
Toxic Julian that I don't want to see.
Aren't you BMing him over not getting the Malphite off?
Yeah, he got lucky that they picked Cassandra, not Malphite. If that was Malphite right there, he would have tried to dodge and not
The indicator not big enough. Cassandra dashes back in, tries to get the stun in, but cannot find it. Just a bit too short, and will end up going down. Now this lead blossoming into an 8k gold lead. Julian is well on his way to a 3rd item already. Nasher's basically halfway complete already.
And it looks like
Julian is looking for Fake Love. Fake Love just has to accept his death. We'll throw up the thumbs up as Julian pops the ghost together there.
I mean, if we look at it, Ornn's level 15, he's upgrading these items. You can see already Echo and Lucian have gone upgraded items. I think it's just a matter of time before Kaisa gets one too.
Now a 3rd dragon picked up by Tyler. Now Tyler in the last Evo Cup tournament actually lost to Natish and Shongan. This time opting to join them instead, looking like a bit of a Kevin Durant option here. Replay here. It's not even much of a replay. Yeah. I mean, July just absolutely like it's like a 2-second replay where he just dies because that Kaisa is too damn strong. But as I was saying, right, Motto joined this kind of super team, I guess you say, with Natish, with Hyloxenus, and Julian as well. So Natish kind of picking up all these previous high placement players and creates a super team himself. We'll have to see if they can get it done. But right now, looking very good. 9k gold lead, almost a 10k gold lead. Dashi clearing out these camps. Skyraptor looking for Sion here. A 2k gold lead on this mid, on this or a 2-level lead on this Ornn here. We'll just clear out the wave nice and easy though. Sion
Look
can't
at the
really do
gold,
much.
you know. ICEBORN a half K, mid lane there's a 1K, top lane there's 4K. Like
Brennan is actually up
Brennan
gold
is
on
ahead.
Sean.
I think Brennan is their shining, glimmering glimpse of hope.
Brennan needs to lock in this game if they have any chance, but it seems like Baron will go down, and that is the fastest Baron that anyone has probably ever seen, as the double AD carries will just absolutely slam that down. And Ornn buffers it again, does not find the airborne on the dash show. Ornhorn gets popped, looking to find Fake Love. Fake Love flashes out of it though. Now, will still go down the Brittle proc, trying to buy some time, will get the Brittle proc down. Now, in his passive, can he find it? Manages to heal off the new item belt. Now, in a bit of a tank 1v1, this is sloppy between these two big, beefy boys right now. I don't think anyone's taking any damage, actually.
Yeah, except in comes time.
Here comes Motto, though. Will clean it up nice and easy for his Ornn, who couldn't get the job done himself.
Looks like Blue's just gonna be pushing on bot lane.
And now Julian looking to siege this top tier 1. Wants to just end this game quickly. Looking for anything. Now Figgy can't do anything against this Kaisa. Just too damn strong. We'll pick up the turret. Plus 145 gold here. And it is looking...
Replay coming in.
Here's a replay here. We have buffers to the Q. Buffers the ult quite nicely, but can't quite save his Sion in time. Or his Cardus in time, as we'll get the dash off this, and go back to live with the team fight right now. But it seems like we can't have a choice. Brennan will go down. Julian is how godlike is a double kill. Flash not quite fast
While
enough.
this is all happening, Ornn's pushing in the bot lane.
Ornn now pushing in bot lane, and this game seems like it is going to be over. A triple kill for Julian. Carthius in the ult, not even pressing Qs, doesn't even bother for it.
Wow, he gave up. He just gave up.
It is looking really bad right now for USF. They need a mental reset for this next game. They need to forget that this game ever happened.
I think we should give them a nice 10-15 minute break. So if any casters want to go get something, they can go get something. Who knows?
Now, Colin will go down as well. And this game is just a complete stomp from start to finish.
Yeah.
Natish wants that back-to-back, is trying to prove himself. Like he said, he's not chasing trophies anymore.
And he comes against Brennan again.
He is chasing greatness, and now this will be a fast game, technically.
Good game.
Against USF, as
Wow.
Stop Laughing take a 2-game lead on this BO5 series. We are at series point right now.
I mean,
wow.
What a game. What a game. You know, I'm just saying, if they didn't switch out Cassante for Malphite, maybe there's a chance. Cause I think Malphite's Julian's real weakness here.
This is looking very bad for USF here. Finds their way back into the grand finals after losing to the same team earlier on, but without the comfort pick of that brand Nami. It just
honestly
doesn't
so
look
well
possible.
played by Stop Laughing right there.
Absolutely. Stop Laughing drafted a masterclass. They're taking away Nami and using the Lucian as well. Just absolutely cinema here. I think we will take it to break for a little bit though.
Okay.
And we'll catch you back for what could be the final game of ICEBORN Cup.
See you guys.
Welcome back, everyone, to what could be the final game of USF versus Stop Laughing, as we're already in the draft here. USF have opted for blue side. We'll ban out Rise and Smolder, and Mbessa Ivan bans like normal.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to see Spoiler. That's just what cements the end of the game.
If Smolder is what ended the game, yeah, I would be very upset. Rumble ban, obviously, very, very casual bans here from USF here. Now, Brand is open, but there is no more Nami.
There's no point. I know that respectfully picks Brand because of Brand Nami. If you ban one, if you can't do one, you just can't.
You can't do both. So now Nami Brand off the table here. That was the only game they got off of them because of the Brand Nami, and now they don't have that tools available. Viego will.
That's a Dashi ban.
Dashi's Viego will most likely be banned out here.
I mean, what I think that USF should do here is just insta pick Kasante, aka Malphite, because with the Malphite, you know, there's just some niches to it that they can't predict.
Now they did not ban the Viego. They in fact banned out this Gwen.
So they're more scared of Gwen than Viego.
I
That's
think
insane.
they want this. I think they want Dashi to pick Viego.
Viego maybe pick Ramus.
I think they will have a counter for this Viego some way, somehow. But trying to bait him into that Viego pick, we'll have to see if they fall for it. It will not be. It'll be the Sivir actually locked in for Colin. So Colin switching roles back down to the AD carry where he plays on Academy White.
Yeah. And
we'll have to see where does Brennan go then. And that is Shongen's Vayne will be locked in as a response to the Sivir pick here. Already 2 ADs slammed. Yeah. And we'll have to see what the follow-ups will be.
I mean, genuinely, I think Malphite's pretty good against Vayne, in my opinion.
Malphite.
If you get that ult off on Vayne, there's nothing she can do.
Absolutely. But Malphite, again, in this game is Cassante, so we'll have to see if it is true. Now, Vayne finally locked in. Takes a bit of extra time to make sure they want to get the other pick correct. Buy themselves a bit of time here. Now, Stop Laughing.
I like watching these tournaments because there's just so much thought that goes into the draft. Especially in this draft. It's not your typical solo queue draft.
Now, we'll have to see what will they pair with this Vayne pick here. Obviously, a lot of options on the table. You have Julian with that Aurora pick still open. It will be the Hecarim for Tyler, actually. Tyler will pick up a Hecarim here, and that will basically solve all engage problems that they might have in the future here, because a fast little horse with his ultimate will be able to get on top of basically anyone here on this team. Now, blue side, how will they respond to Hecarim? Will they pick up a Dashi? Viego here, they did leave it open here, maybe wanting to bait it out, but now that the Hecarim has been locked, maybe Dashi's comfortable with that matchup and might pick it up himself as a last-ditch effort. It will be a Pantheon locked in. That could be going anywhere. That could be going support. That could be
mid,
going top.
Jungle, literally anywhere.
We'll have to see where that Pantheon goes, but maybe a support Pantheon with the Sivir against the Vayne would be pretty strong here. Now, last pick for USF on the blue side here. What do we pick? Because Brandon's champ pool starting to thin out a little bit, and it will be Dashi's Viego here.
Picked up. They can't really play Ramus here.
They can't.
I think Viego's a good pick.
I think they have to just go for the Viego. They might regret it in the future if they do end up losing this game and didn't pick the Viego.
Yeah, it'd be like,
they would be like, what exactly? So pick the Viego. If you have the choice, it's your last game. Might as well pick it. Give a shot at it. Leave nothing here on this rift here. And now,
I think about it. These next 3 games, if they're to keep on winning,
absolutely,
it's just so much pressure because you make one big mistake and you lose the game.
You lose the entire series. We'll have to see if the reverse.
There's the Malphite.
That's the Malphite pick.
That's the Malphite pick.
It looks like Cassante, but actually it is Malphite because of the mistake.
Julian didn't want to go against it, so
Julian will pick up Malphite. Maybe this time he'll know what the indicators are and learn about them with this pick. But now
it might be Malphite top.
We get into the second round of draft. Silas banned out now for this mid player who could be playing mid right now, actually.
Yeah.
It might be Brennan playing mid. Aurora will be banned out for Julian. As I mentioned earlier, the Aurora was on the table if they wanted to pick it. Will not pick it. Will be the Aurora banned out instead, it seems like. Silas ban. Man, I wish you got to see a Silas game, bro.
Yeah.
I love that champion so much. I love seeing Silas players play. I'm a Silas player myself. Love him to death.
Because it's always just so fun to see in team fights.
Absolutely.
Especially.
So many
it's
creative
just so
ways.
boring when you pick Silas into the worst team ever. If you pick Silas and the whole team has boring ults, it's just so lame.
Well, Silas in this game would have been pretty good. You have the Hecarim ult, the Cassante ult, very interesting ults to have for Silas, but
Pantheon ult would be fun to steal.
Would be banned out, unfortunately, alongside a Lissandra pick, and a Lulu looks to be the final ban here for this USF team as we get ready to see the last 4 picks of what could be this last game here. Now, a lot of champions on the table. Brennan hasn't showed his hands quite a bit though. We've known he plays the Aphelios, but that got spanned out. He has played the Jin before too as an AD carry, but now that Sivir has been picked up, most likely not going to happen. Emilio will be the support pick here for Natish here. Lock it in with Vayne. Emilio Vayne, very good combo here. I love that lane. Hate playing against it. The healing from Emilio is so annoying, and the speed buff for the Vayne also super annoying. Will be locked in for Natish here. Now, USF, how to respond here?
I think it's a mid and support left.
We have
That's my guess.
mid and support most likely. Pantheon might be going top lane here, or it could be flexed.
Could be anything.
Could be anywhere,
anything,
honestly. You're right. Mid, I mean, it could go any of these roles. Could go jungle,
Yeah.
mid, or top right now, so nothing's that.
But that is the mid.
Syndra will be locked in.
I think it might be Brennan.
Brandon might be playing Syndra this game. Brandon has played it in the past, but not sure if it is his Syndra. Brandon doesn't really play mid a whole lot. If he does play mid, he likes playing AD assassins like the Kiana, like the Zed, but we'll have to see what this last pick will be to decide as to where Brendan is going. Could just pick up the support role again,
Or this could be a top laner.
or it could be the top laner pick, but we'll have to see
Well,
here.
actually, no. I think Pantheon and Emilio sounds horrible. As you
Yeah.
try to jump on, Emilio just pushes you
Emilio
away.
pushes you with the
Even if
soccer
it was
ball.
originally support, I think it's... Never mind.
Kaiser top.
I would hate to play Pantheon here.
This Pantheon is going to have a rough time engaging in general. Vayne
Yeah.
condemn, Emilio
And
soccer
Emilio,
ball.
Yeah.
Hecarim pushing away as well with the fears with his charge. Cassante Pathmaker unstoppable. This Pantheon is going to have a rough time engaging here with that point and click stun, which is so strong, but still has a chance to. Now,
I mean, Syndra does have Sky of the Week, but some of their engage is just unstoppable. Like Hecarim's ult, you can't stop that.
and Julian will opt for the Victor
Victor.
here, and it will be locked in. Last time we saw Victor locked in, it was a Kassadin instead, so who knows? It might be Kassadin, but most likely the Victor will be picked up here, and that completes your game
I don't
5
see how
draft.
that happens though. This is here, Victor's all the way over.
I don't know how they did that last
Over
time.
here.
Actually, that's yeah.
Technical issues.
Maybe he was trying to cheese it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. They are out of this tournament anyways. Fi unfortunately had to go home earlier today.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Coming up
This
game?
is a weird comp. I can't lie. Both of these teams, I feel like I'd have this favor stop laughing here because they have more coherent team comp here. USF having a bit of an identity crisis here. They have poke for Syndra, but not enough peel for her, as Mordekaiser is your only frontline, but you need to ult someone in this team fight. Your only frontline will go away, and you're kind of just hoping that Viego will be enough peel for this team with Pantheon. But Pantheon doesn't really get tanky in the late game and can't really get those engagements because of all those pushes and stuns away and interruptions. So I have to see, how does USF play around kind of being on the back foot already in draft? Now, this could be, as I've stressed so many times before, the last game. USF looking to hopefully not make it a complete 3-0 sweep. Hopefully to take at least a game off and make it somewhat competitive. But that will all be decided later as we enter the draft here. And it is Brennan on the Pantheon, actually, with Figgy on Mordekaiser and respectfully going back to mid lane on the Syndra. How do we feel about this?
I mean, I like to see respectfully play mid lane, you know? I think he has a bit of a talent with it, but he just doesn't show it 'cause he's so used to playing support. Sometimes, ADC with this brand. So I want to see that. Same with Edelgard and Joy being ADC.
Now we see the full comps here. Brennan on the Pantheon support, most likely, respectfully here, playing the Syndra. Or if they want to throw a curveball at us, that Pantheon could be going mid, and that Syndra could be going support. That could be a
That'd be
curveball.
cool.
But
That'd be
most
cool.
likely, Syndra mid, Pantheon support here, as this game will be headed into the rift here. Vayne, Emilio, Victor, Malphite, Hecarim, Pantheon, Mordekaiser, Syndra, Sivir,
And the one thing I
Viego.
want to see the most is the Dashi.
Absolutely.
Dashi and Viego could 1v5. I mean, when a beast like me plays Viego, 1v5s are kind of, easier to see.
Viego,
But I'm playing against these gold chumps. Dashi is a pro. He's going to be playing against these, not chumps, more of like a higher level. What's like a mid-tier between chump and pro?
mid-tier. Julian is...
Yeah.
Julian's
We've
like-
heard enough about
okay,
that guy.
okay.
I get it.
We'll have to see if
No, but
Dashi-
actually, it would be so insane seeing like a Viego 1v5 later on.
Do you think Julian will get the indicators right for this Malphite? You think like you'll see him go in for a kill with Malphite, but Malphite is like he underestimates the range of it.
No, because he's not even playing Malphite. If he was
Yeah.
playing Malphite, it'd be different. But like,
Maybe.
we'll see.
Here we go into our game now, and it is respectfully mid and Pantheon support here, as we have our competitors take it onto the Rift one last time here,
Welcome to Summoner's
and
Rift.
Malphite has a teleport exhaust actually. Skyraptor taking after Gamefish a little bit. Gamefish
Yeah.
went at that exhaust top lane with Ignite and completely dominated, but this time rather than Ignite went exhaust TP.
I mean, I think it's because Malphite kind of has a flash if he really needs with his ult.
Absolutely. And he needs kind of, the exhaust to maybe peel for himself a little bit for Mordekaiser, if he wants
Looks
to
like
take
the
an
game's
early
frozen.
1v1. And it seems like our game has been paused. Oh, we are back. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious has happened. Seems like our replay is having a bit of issues, but
Yeah.
we won't need it for. Oh no,
It probably
there
has
you go.
issues because it got paused. Something related. Probably.
Frames dropping hella. Hold on, says Volt and Natish, and now he says, "Okay, good, ready?" Question mark. Thank you, Natish. Thank you for letting us know about your frames. Now Dashi has unpaused the game. No words exchanged. Completely locked in for the side of USF here, respectfully on the Syndra pick
Yeah.
against Julian's Victor, and now we will see what this game has in tail for us. Misses the Q, has the electrocute and not first strike, knows that Victor will most likely get the first hits on him anyways, so we'll save the runestop. Chewy on this Pantheon support here against Natish. The two captains battling out in the support position once
Yeah.
again. Chewy now looking for an engaged Skyraptor, playing Malphite into this Mordekaiser now. And Malphite taking a bit of a meta role here at UT. That engaged Unstoppable Force so
Yeah.
strong. Being able to kind of just charge at anyone you want with the flash engage. And Skyraptor, knowing that he likes to play aggressive. We saw the Ornn
Like
how
in these
aggressively
tournaments,
played.
I feel like you always see Ornn and always see Malphite.
Absolutely. In more competitive tournaments, you want to see those like kind of team fighting top laners, right? You see less and less of those kind of 1v9 top like Irelia, like, Ambessa, as the gameplay gets higher quality. I'll have to see though if this will pay off as Mordekaiser is locked in too. We'll get the Q hit on to Skyraptor
I
there.
definitely will say it looks like Dashi's team has less of a team fight oriented with like ults at least.
Absolutely.
Still.
There's not a whole lot of synergy between these ultimates right now.
But
Meanwhile,
that's okay. That's okay because if Viego just gets good positioning, he could still get the
absolutely.
kills
We'll have to
he
see if Dashi can absolutely
Yeah.
take over this game with a couple of snowbally kills, but that's for a different matter here. Colin and Brennan in the ball in here. Getting the upper hand early here. Skyraptor will take a bit of damage. Figgy pretty comfortable with Mordekaiser, but respectfully not looking too hot in the mid lane here. Takes a lot of damage from this Victor with Arcane Comet. That poke is no joke. We'll get the stun off on him and we'll throw a minion at his head as an answer. Figgy now still pushed in. We'll pull this Mordekaiser Malphite back in and
Wow.
get the decimating smash on him.
Again, this is just a bit of a slower game. We're
Yeah,
not seeing
yeah.
some of Tyler's usual
We're not
shenanigans,
seeing
yeah.
Tyler or Dashi look for a
Except-
level 1 invade. And it seems like as we say that, Tyler has now ghosted E. Exhaust comes out. Figgy has the flash and Tyler misses the pointing
The
click
winning click
charge. Will not get it, but Figgy might just go down anyways. Tries to get the exhaust back in return, but now Fake Love looking for it. Might be a double kill for Fake Love here. If he can get the resets off Motto, looking very low. Can he find that last auto? Motto will just go down, tells Skyraptor to leave. But Motto does not get away from this Viego. Dashi picks up an early kill. That is huge for this Viego to get on the board and Dashi to get comfortable in this game. Now, falling
We
here.
have replay coming in.
Seems like here we go. Misses, I think just not ready for the flash. Misses the knock up a little bit, but it does not matter. Not sure if Figgy wanted to pull that Mordekaiser or Malphite towards him though, but it does not matter as Dashi is here to clean up that kill on the jungler, but does not find the Malphite. Would love to have that one too, but will not get it. Gets him with the tip of the Q, and he will go down. Now, Chewy getting ready to pounce onto anyone here, but will not find anything though. And now Motto in the ball lane as well, looking for a gank onto the middle lane. Syndra a bit overextended. Does have vision though, will spot out this Hecarim, and now is
She does have
Does
scout of
not-
the week if she really needs it.
does have scatter, will pop it, does not get it down in time though, and will just go down. Maybe a bit too disrespectful of the Hecarim potential.
Had the vision, had the vision.
Had the
but
vision
didn't
as well,
respect it.
but just did not care for it and will pay with her life. Another kill going the way of Tyler here, and now Figgy getting the upper hand on Malphite once again. This early game matchup for Malphite is not the greatest, considering Mord just loves to have this. We see doesn't even use the scatter and will just flash away for nothing and die in the end here. Truly a tragedy. Now Figgy getting levels, tied with a CS against Skyraptor here. Skyraptor known for being very consistent. The Tish recruited him for that reason specifically.
Yeah.
Now Chewy pounces onto the Vayne here. Will get the damage off. Pops the exhaust skill heal. Not quite used yet. Condemns away the Pantheon. But Pantheon flash Qs will connect onto the Vayne here. Beautifully played by Brennan here. Gets himself nice and situated into the game. Unfortunately, the kill does go towards the Pantheon, not the Sivir. But I'm sure they're glad to have picked up that kill anyways. Now Figgy trading blows with Skyraptor in the top lane. Skyraptor did not dodge the Q. That Q did not look like he should have hit.
It was like his nostrils getting hit by that. Replay
Here we see Brennan walks up very aggressively, not concerned with the damage at all, and we see here the flash Q manages to pop the Q before the flash and will take down this Vayne here. Nice little slow-mo from Replay. I like to see that.
Yeah.
And now Figgy looking for something here. Locksness wants to freeze his way here. Dashi in the top lane looking to make his way up.
Let's see what Dashi plans to do.
Dashi might look for a lane gank here actually.
Or just reset, get ready for
or
some
reset.
drag.
The dragon is up in the end here, and Motto is already making his way down. Dashi,
Looks
never
like
mind.
Dashi's gonna be going
Wants
for the
to
bushes
change his
here.
mind. Wants
There's
to
a
go for a
ward
lane
in that
gank.
bush he doesn't know about.
The bush is warded, but will just opt for the recall instead here. Meanwhile, Motto once again, similar scenes from before, will catch the Syndra. No flash this time, no scatter as well, and Syndra will go down again. And this time to Julian. Chaos Storm does get popped though, but that is a worth use of your ultimate for a kill here. Victor does use a flash as well though. Chewy now getting sandwiched by Natish and this Hecarim here. Volt looking for something to find here. Brendan will just be clearing out vision. Sees the scuttle respawn. Dashi will come down and collect it. Will get spotted off on the Phaelites here. Will clear it off as well. Brennan hits the scuttles. And now it is being taken by Dashi. Dashi will smite that scuttle away and go back down and clear it out. Now, here we have Hyloxness taking a bit of a step back. That's Sivir range. Not something to be played with here, considering Vayne, one of the shorter ranges. Q, empowered Q, does not connect. Does not pop anything here. Now Chewy, once again, trying to find that engage. We'll get a couple autos off onto these minions here. Get that passive stacking nice and early for that W, empowered W. Seems like the game is slowing down. Figgy misses the Q onto Skyraptor, as the game has completely slowed down.
I just think we're gonna wait for a dragon for some action.
Dragon fight once again. Dragon is on the board. Viego gets spotted out on vision though. And Colin taking no damage. Hylox is moving very aggressively right now. Wants to kind of fight. Pick up the
Because
pace.
Vayne has the ult at the other zone, the final hour.
On the hunt gets popped from Edgar Enjoyer. And now Vayne maybe steps a bit too, condemns away the dash. That's what we were talking about. But still goes down to the Sivir. Sivir has to pop the barrier though. But that is a nice little move from the bot lane here from USF. We can see here.
Look at that level up.
That level up timing from Sivir could not have been better. Pops it instantly the moment he gets level 6. Knows that he wins this fight here. Brandon tries to jump, but uses the condemn onto the Vayne here. And will just go down anyways.
Looks like Dashi's gonna try to go for grubs.
Dashi now looking for grubs. Ping's coming around though. Motto gets spotted on the ward. Figgy has the death realm. Can't take away Motto from these grubs here, but Motto recognizes it and will just back off. Looks over the wall though. Maybe wants to charge and we'll just get a reset though.
Looks like it's just
Realizing he cannot fight this, does not have enough of his rotational teammates to come and clear it out with him. And that is a clean grub stake from the side of USF here.
I mean, the gold's pretty even for both teams, but one has 3 grubs.
True.
The first drag hasn't been taken yet. It's like the slowest first drag.
Dragon, 8 minutes in, still
Most
not
people
taking
get
up.
them like 5:30. It's
Absolutely.
Like,
When they spawn, it seems like Figgy right now wants to fight Skyraptor. Maybe underestimates the damage of the now fight. Has to flash right, unstoppable charge. Will just clean it up though, as we expected it. Now, Motto onto the dragon here. No top laner means Dashi has to choose between saving top lane or going dragon. It seems like he will choose for the dragon. Trying to chase Julian. Julian pops the ghost. Will pop Chaos Storm as well. Now Dashi getting a bit too eager, I think. Once again, just too greedy. Dashes in after Julian, but will just go down. Gets condemned into a wall. Once again, Dashi falling for the classic blunder of him just being too greedy.
Yeah. I guess as a Viego player, you kind of are innately greedy because you want to get that first kill.
Absolutely.
That first kill can lead to more, and you know, kind of tunnel a bit sometimes.
Dashi goes down in the bottom river as the dragon falls into the hands of Stop Laughing.
I mean, that dragon is really important for Stop Laughing here. I mean, they just got that 1k gold do they need. If you look at the individuals,
It is.
it's mostly even just mid lane has that
Mid
1k
lane has
lead.
a
Mid
bit
lane
of-
has
yeah.
that lead that's dangerous.
Mid
On
lead-
Julian's hands,
That is not something you want to see on the side of USF. Julian getting ahead early, especially on a Victor too. Starts getting those fragments stacking early, you know, get those upgrades early. It is very scary. Skyraptor taking a bit of a fight. Will be absolutely a-okay. That Malphite armor will protect him from any further damage. As now, Figgy looking for some more damage. The Q trade will come in. Skyraptor steals the movement speed. That Malphite Q is so annoying, man. I swear to God. Oh, here we go. Death Realm into Skyraptor here. Will pop the Ignite as well from Figgy. Figgy seems like he would just solo kill him. That is a big shutdown from Figgy. Well played on his part here. Waits out for Malphite. The Q knows he doesn't have the unstoppable charge as he used it earlier on him. And will get the kill.
replay.
You see Death Realm comes out. And
Right
it's
when that
just-
death roll happens, you just know it's over.
it's just done. And you see
No flash and no ult. He's just
Malphite just a sitting duck there in lane and will go down promptly. So Figgy now with a bit of an extra bonus. Malphite has the Zeke's convergence here for that extra ultimate buff here. And I'm surprised they didn't go for Zeke's and not the other Malignus one. Maybe just for a budget reasons. Once again, an item up early. Q will go wide slightly onto the Tish here. And Chewy will block the invading powered auto here.
oh wow, I didn't know Zeke's convergence gives ultimate hits now.
They changed it, yeah. Seems like Julian now on a bit of trouble here. Dashi trying to save his mid laner and will. Dashi respectfully has to pop Unleash Power though. But it is well worth it as Viego picks up another kill. Not a shutdown though on the Julian, but meanwhile Chewy pops the W onto Vayne. Vayne now at final hour has been popped on the hunt pop for Edgar Enjoyer to calling down a bit of trouble. Vayne tries his best to find it, but
looks like Hector
Tyler comes in and Brennan flashes away to safety just barely. No one
I
dies
think
in the
bad
volley
team
here.
coordination there. I think if Hecarim took those tower shots, Vayne could have dived and it would have worked. Well, let's look at the replay.
But we had to burn 2 flashes anyways though. As we see here, final hour popped alongside on the hunt from Sivir and Vayne here. Brennan tries to block the damage, but
you
spell
see right
shield
here, right here?
doesn't do anything. Brennan gets condemned into the wall. Hecarim ults in, barely gets out of the fear.
It's because Vayne took the shot first.
Vayne-
If they waited just a millisecond, it could all work.
That was dangerously close for the side of USF there. Figgy looking to make up for Men's. Has the armor, has the magic boots here to have that extra magic pen against this Malphite. Now Ping's coming around. Dashi looks like he wants to invade bot lane again, but Figgy taking the trade top lane right now. Meanwhile, another exchange going on bot lane right now. Hecarim is currently fighting this Viego as well, as Viego has to blast Cone to safety. Is burning away. Scatter the Weak will remove Julian from the equation. Has to flash anyway. Hyloxin is now on the chase as well. But this might just be a dead Syndra. Julian flashes forward as well. Chaos Storm gets popped. Not Chaos Storm, sorry. The cage gets popped. Brennan dashes in. Is he enough to save it? Can he find anyone? Melio has to pop the Breath of Life, and it will just be a dead Pantheon. Brennan ults into his own death as Hyloxinus picks up a second kill.
I mean, honestly, let's look at the replay first.
You can see the cage manages to barely clip the Syndra, and Brennan ults in just a bit too late here.
You
The
see-
shields from Melio just protect this Vayne at all costs. Vayne actually gains health from this interaction here between these two. And Brennan ults in for nothing. Meanwhile, here, back on live here, Figgy ults Skyraptor, but does have the exhaust here and unstoppable charge. Figgy looking for this kill, will unstoppable charge to safety. A trade of ults and a summoner spell cost. That is worth it, well worth it for Figgy. Meanwhile, Fake Love, Dashi looking for another invade. Kraken Slayer not completed on him. As Figgy looking for more here.
Like,
Wants to
once
find
Viego
this
gets that Kraken
Mordekaiser.
Slayer, you know, he's just a force to be reckoned.
Meanwhile, Viego in the jungle here, fighting a 1v1 with Tyler here. A bit of a scrappy fight. Viego, does he win this? Heartbreaker comes out, he does get the kill in the end, but Fake Love now on very low HP, blinking health bars, does flash out and gets out. Victor now on the chase. Will not find anything. Beautifully played by Dashi there. His greed finally pays off as he finds the reset onto the Hecarim and gets out with the Heartbreaker recast and the flash.
See, Dashi has that 1k gold lead that he really needs right now.
We see the replay here. We see Dashi. Look at this fight here. It does not look good from Hecarim. Does not pop the ult in time. Gets it off, but doesn't find it in time. Gets the reset. Is able to dash out to safety as we saw earlier. Now Dashi 3-1 on the board with
I mean,
a
it
Kraken
looks like
Slayer.
he's building his collector, and once he gets collector, I think it's just It's all in Dashi's hands.
Nah,
here.
this
I think
team-
Dashi is the man who's going to be
Absolutely.
keeping his team from getting eliminated. Here.
Now, this team also on red side is not too tanky. Only Malphite really to act as a front line. Hecarim gets exploded rather quickly once he has, you know...
I will say though, one thing that sucks playing Viego is people like Vayne and people like Milio who can just push you away. So
That's
Dashi's gonna have a
true.
hard time
Dashi's-
getting on them, especially as he doesn't have that CC that he needs. If he had someone like Malphite on his team, would have been great.
We'll have to see if Dashi can improvise around this right now, but right now we see top lane Figgy still going at Skyraptor. Skyraptor taking the backseat in this matchup here, letting Figgy kind of dominate this lane. Now Colin takes a lot of damage from that Vayne Q. Vayne autos. Goodness gracious, that is a lot. And the Tish has Dark Harvest on Milio. I just realized that.
That's a new meta we don't.
Is that a new meta? I'm not locked in on like that, but Dark Harvest on Milio. I'm sure he has. Ooh, -1 cannon minion, -1. That's rough. But all good. Colin will collect his cannon minion, but at the cost of his remaining health bar. Figgy trying to find some damage here. Rylai's now completed it on this Mordekaiser. That is a massive power strike from Mordekaiser. That passive will just keep you locked in next to him forever. As Dashi just a bit too late to the dragon. It will be slain by Motto now. And it will be a Cloud Soul. I'm sure Dashi would love to have that Cloud Soul for his Viego resets. But unfortunately, he is down 2 dragons and I will have to fight for it. Gold lead. Only 500 right now. 500 gold for the side of USF. Not a bad early game start, but we'll have to see once
But
these
down
champions...
2 dragons, I don't know if it's really
Yeah,
worth.
we'll have to see if these guys can outscale a Vayne Victor though with this Syndra Viego. Sivir as well has a decent scaling. Figgy seems like Figgy might be getting collapsed on right now by this Hecarim, but does not know about the dragon or the Herald being taken here. Figgy making sure this Hecarim doesn't get anywhere near this Herald take, and it will go to the side of Dashi.
I think that blue team's gonna be getting first tower here. If they just play it smart.
Yeah, and it seems like
They
they
have
have
Grubs
the
and
Grubs
they
and
have
the Herald. Yeah, absolutely. Blue side should be able to lock themselves a first tower blood here, but there's no telling it. Mordekaiser connects with the Q here, but nothing else. Motto looking to invade here, get spots Pantheon out on the Squires. Will not find any camps though. Will actually run bot lane. Might get the gank on the Sivir. Ult over. Spell shield not quite enough. Flashes away. Vayne flashes forward though aggressively onto Colin and will go down.
That's what I was talking about. When you have the Hecarim take that tower shot, then they can do whatever she wants.
That was a well played team fight here. Meanwhile, Pantheon apparently ulted to lane to try and save his Sivir there, but nothing will be found as Rifta will be popped out to claim this first tier turret, and it will be blue team picking up first turret as bot lane look to respond here with Hecarim and get a turret of their own. Brennan trying his best to fend them off from this turret, but it will not happen. Charges in to the second one, will get played. Pulls Mordekaiser back in, hits him a couple times to Rylai's, will keep him locked in a bit longer, but Figgy will just take what he can, does not get greedy, and will just back off with his platings. Now, bot lane responds in kind with their own tier 1 turret, as Julian looks to just clear out mid lane here. Game tied, basically dead even, a 500 gold lead, basically meaningless. As we see Motto now looking for mid lane here, looks to gank respectfully again. Respectfully, been caught out in the same position twice already this game. Does have the flash time, maybe has the scatter. Will pop the scatter onto Julian, gets that electrocute prop. Damage is not quite there just yet for Syndra. Does have the Ludens completed, but other than that, damage still lacking. Now,
Yo, watching games like this makes me want to play League again. I don't know.
do you want
When
to
you
play
see
League
people
again?
who are just capable of playing League, it just makes me
Man,
really
I was in solo queue last night having the worst time of my life, bro. Stay
Yeah, I
away
don't
from
play.
League.
I don't play.
Casting this game is fun. I love casting. I love watching League of Legends, but playing is a different story, man. Like,
Because I hop
sure.
on solo queue, I have the best game of my life, and I'm like, wow, I hope my placements game give me LP, and they put me silver 1, and I only get 60. And then I play another hardest game of my life, and I still carry, and I only get like 50. And I realize if I finish my placements, I'm gonna be like gold 3 if I win all 5. And I'm just gonna want to grind back to plat. It's just a waste
man,
of
it's
my
just
life,
a waste.
you know?
Yeah, you gotta you do better things, like
Well, not really better things, but
using code Faker at the arena here at the Union Austin, and you get $5 off of your semester pass and $10 and $5 off 10 hours used. I cannot say that last part. Stop looking at me like that, producers. I cannot say the last part for the life of me, but use code Faker. You'll get some discounts. Be sure to use it. Anyways,
the gold.
back to the gold here. You see
2,000
Dashi,
lead for Dashi. This is exactly what I was talking
2K.
about.
but even with Dashi being up 2k, the lead is
Look at
still
it.
even.
It's just a
Hyloxenus.
mirror. It's a mirror. The top half they're ahead, bottom half they're behind.
We'll have to see if this having mid is down a bit too. Figgy is doing fine, just fine himself though. As we see him just clearing out some minions, you know,
He has
chilling.
like 35 CS3.
Managed to hit another EQ combo. Meanwhile, Skyraptor will pop that. His own Q. Hits another Q. Gets the passive proc. We'll just heal back to max with that W. Now, Viego moving slowly up. Wants to catch his Malphite though. Malphite, is he aware of it? Will dodge the Q with the empowered move speed of his own Q. Another Decimating Smash goes wide. Pull in Q again. Managed to proc that. That Rylai's is going to keep Skyraptor locked in for a little bit. Skyraptor, does he have anything in him? Does not. Meanwhile, respectfully, has to push away this Hecarim who is invading the jungles. Colin has to be careful here as well. Brendan here to back up his AD carry as Motto is looking to clear out Dashi's Raptors. Dashi is not going to be happy about his Raptors being gone.
Yeah.
You know Dashi loves his camps, but now seems like he is just looking at what remains and is nothing.
One thing I want to say is they were talking a lot last game. This game there's been no talk. I think they've realized that the stakes are too high.
Oh yeah, that's true. They're next to Varsity, right? Brendan's team?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are locked in certainly. Pops the Ghost. Has to pop Ghost and ult to escape there. That is big tools used from Motto here. The engage is now gone. We'll have to see though. Has the E still. Will he run in? Now the E's gone. Blue team has claimed the dragon and the Unstoppable Force misses from the Malphite. Now, in the death realm, fighting this Mordekaiser as the Malphite here. As Hyloxenus is now just free hitting this Sivir. But can he get it done? No, Dashi gets the reset. That's the first reset from Dashi. Now Figgy manages to catch another one onto the Mordekaiser. Malphite here, sorry. And now Dashi gets Blast Cone away from Julian. Dashi looks for more, respectfully, picks up Model on the other side of the map. Julian is all alone and respectfully will finally get on the board with a double kill. That is a big team fight here. We can see here. This Malphite, Unstoppable Force, goes slightly wide on the dragon here. Dashi, just enough time to go in there and get the first reset off the Bane, just there. Now, he has a reset, chases Julian, will ult over the wall, but cannot find him just enough. Mono, on the other hand, managed to find Chewy, but is all alone in no man's land. Will go down to a Syndra's Unleashed Power, and at the end here, Julian, all alone, Blast Cone back over into the wrong direction.
I mean, this
will
is
go
just
down.
what blue team needs. They have that 4K gold lead now. You look at each individual lane, 2K ahead in top, 3K ahead in jungle.
Absolutely.
Almost even mid lane, and then just like almost even bottom lane too. I think this is perfect for them. And they get another tower as well.
Absolutely.
This is what they need. This is what they
Absolutely.
need.
These
to stay
golds
in this series.
Gold leads starting to stack now. As you can see, bounties all across the board from the side of USF. Finally finding their footing in this game right now. Getting a gold lead, a 4K one at that. And we'll have to see if they can hold on to this gold lead. That is going to be huge for the state of this game right now. But Dashi stepping up big time when needed. Now Figgy in a bit of trouble here. Will be fine. Final Dawn pop from Vayne. This Vayne true damage is doing so much damage, and he will just run down this Mordekaiser. That is unfortunate. Not enough movement speed with Mordekaiser, and the Melio speeds and the Vayne final hour speed is just too much. Now, turning their sights onto the Baron. Knowing that Syndra is balling. Does have the TP. Will pop the TP now. Fake Love Dashi will pick up the Scuttle. And now big team fight here. Shut down. Dashi goes down. And now that is going to be a horrible team fight for USF. As Hecarim will pick up another one. Hyloxenus will...
Oh, whoa. This could be a flag on the play.
Whoa. This could be a major call here. A pause timeout as a team fight. A horrible team fight here.
What if someone like disconnected?
That would be...
What's in the protocol there? I think
we don't... I think you have to just keep playing. We don't have Chrono Shift here at UT Austin, unlike the official League of Legends broadcast, but that is certainly unfortunate as someone perhaps unlucky timing maybe gets a laggy frame or just unfortunate. We will never know who got it, but that is truly just unfortunate.
Find out later, yeah.
Truly unfortunate as the Baron buff will go the way as we were just giving our praises to blue buff for getting blue side for getting this gold lead. It is gone now. A 4K to 1K. And just going to grow.
Now perfect even.
And going to grow with this Baron buff now as they look to set their sights on these turrets now. This is not good for blue team as you lose your bounties, you lose a Baron buff, and you're going to lose more turrets as Julian picks up the first of many in the top lane now.
I mean, look at Dashi, bro. I feel bad for him, but...
Dashi, man. Maybe just a bit stepping up a bit too far. Tries to find a pick, but... we'll just get collapsed on by all that CC lockdown.
Technical issues have like are kind of in Dashi's bloodline in these tournaments. If you don't know, last tournament, They had technical issues, which caused them to not,
Dashi
mix
has
the
to
game
play
and turn
the
into
ARAM.
ARAM.
Yep. That was the way Dashi has lost Vivo Cup, and now maybe he might.
We don't know what
lose.
happened for sure there, but it looked kind of just unlucky.
Now in this grand finals, Hecarim ult up in 14 seconds.
Never
and
mind, it was sub headset.
Sub headset. So
It was the headset. We thought it was something important.
It was.
We thought
It was-
like someone crashed and that's how they lost.
It was
bro.
Natish's headset. He couldn't hear his audio or something like that. Natish, you need to pause for that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, maybe pause, but like we were scared of.
Maybe think Dashi's keyboard disconnected
Yeah.
or like Brendan's screen froze or something like that. Something bad like that happened, but no, just some audio issues. Thank you, Natish. Making us stress for nothing.
He needs to listen to that Drake, you know.
Now, Motto clearing away some cams. Dashi doing the same. The gold lead basically damn well even now. Once a 4K gold lead, now a 400 gold deficit for this blue team. This game is bouncing back and forth. Exactly what we want to see in this final game.
Final game. Who knows?
In this final series.
Yeah.
How about that? As this tier 1 will fall in no time thanks to the Baron empowered minions. Skyraptor now be pulling away. Will not get stopped. The shield will protect him from getting stopped there. And now Melio has completed Moonstow and Echoes of Helia. That healing is going to be coming out quick. I still do not see any anti-heal on the side of USF right now. That could be proved to be devastating. They have a Hecarim. There is a Melio on that team. You want to have anti-heal against these champions, or else Hecarim is just going to live forever with this Melio. I would love to see some anti-heals come out soon for the side
I
of USF.
think Dash is gonna be building shield bow next. That's what it looks
Shield
like.
bow next. We'll have to see who picks it up now. Brennan maybe oversteps a little bit. Level 9 support Pantheon does not have anything. Also, 4 catches 2! And now Brennan looking to just try and live, but will not. Motto catches him. Now charges in with the Shadow Force. And now
Ooh.
Colin will just get run down under his own turret. Dashi trying whatever he can,
This
but
is
it
bad.
will spell
This
his
is
own
bad.
demise. A triple kill for Tyler. Meanwhile, Biggie has Julian in the death realm. Julian sidesteps it, and he will get killed
my.
in his own death realm. Julian with the outplay onto this Mordekaiser, and that is a death and an ace for USF. This Malphite manages to find a 2-man ult here. Brennan maybe steps a bit too far, ends up going down. An onslaught of shadows manages to catch the Sivir. And look at this Hecarim running all over the Sivir under her own tower. It is impossible to live if you are the Sivir ADC here. And now, Stop Laughing, looking to make the final touches onto this game. Now onto the next turrets.
Looks like they just
Looks like
drag
they
him
will
in.
have to back off. Looks like they will opt for this Dragon
Or
Soul
just
Point instead.
they could reset that.
But now the gold lead
is
a
insane. 6K.
6K gold lead,
Five.
5 gold lead for the side of Stop Laughing
The
now.
individual lane now. I mean, Jungle's
Julian-
even now. Jungle used to be what they had ahead, but now they only have that.
Julian is up 3,000 gold on this Syndra here. And and Vayne is up 3,000 gold on this Sivir right now. The two carries, the Vayne and the Victor, pulling their damn weight in this game and looking to close it off.
It's still not
with the
over
soul.
though. Dashi can definitely do something in any team
Dashi is
fight.
gonna need to pull some magic out of that magician's hat.
I mean, let me think. Mordekaiser has Death Grab. Who to use it on? Honestly, I think maybe use it on Malphite, because even against Vayne, you might just get shredded down.
You
So
see,
use it on Malphite, so Malphite can't use
can't use the engage.
And then you try just your best with Viego.
But you're gonna have to pray that this Viego will be able to get onto that backline. There's
The
so
issue
much
is they've so
heal.
much pushing.
Meanwhile, Brennan wants to get aggressive, wants to pull the trigger soon. Does not want this game to fall into a stalemate. Managed to find Julian, but there's no damage in this Pantheon. And he will just die in his own death. Now, Unstoppable Onslaught will find it is a Julian double kill. Chaos Storm is growing to the size of the entire river. And that is 4 dead on the side of USF. They tried to bring it back in a scrappy team fight, but that will be a clean 3-0 sweep for the side of Stop Laughing. Hyloxenus and the Tish will get their back-to-back as Tyler is looking to make the final touches on this game. Biggie looking to stat pad a little bit on Julian. Will he get his revenge as earlier? Julian will pop his Zanyas and Biggie goes down as congratulations to Stop Laughing as they are your 2026 ICEBORN Cup champions.
Wow. That was quite the game. Honestly, you weren't sure who was going to win from the very end.
That
there.
is true.
It did seem like Red had the upper hand at the beginning, but then Blue really had the lead for a couple minutes. And
What a game,
Unfortunately-
fellas. but it will be a 3-0
All good things come
sweep
to an end. 3-0 sweep.
for this Stop Laughing team, and we will go to an interview soon. But man, props to this Brennan Young team. You know, Brennan, obviously his first tournament, comes in and manages to take down some heavy favorites in this game. Manages to take a game off of Natish in the winner's bracket, actually. Will not find it here in the grand finals, however, but all around great effort from these two teams. But Natish will have to pull ahead just ever so slightly. Will get his back-to-back. Not sure if he's satisfied just yet. He has said he wants to achieve greatness. Not sure if a back-to-back will
You
give
know
him
where
greatness.
you can achieve greatness?
Where
The
can you achieve
Arenas
greatness?
tournament that we're going to be hosting later on. Valentine's Day Arenas tournament.
Oh.
You guys should all sign up. More info is going to be coming out really soon.
And if you come to our GM this Thursday, you will be granted free entry to it, actually.
Fee is waived. And only
So-
one of the it's duos, right? Only one person actually has to go to UT. So find a friend, find maybe a Valentine, who knows?
Find your
Just
long
find someone.
distance, you know? Find
Just
anyone.
play an Arenas tournament with us.
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna be in there.
I'm not gonna be playing.
gonna be
I'll be
dominating.
casting.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
be
casting.
dominating.
Arvin will be in there. I'll be biased towards Arvin. You know,
Thank you.
we'll see the Yon come out. Obviously, a fellow caster have to support him. But
No, actually, I'm gonna be going bravery the whole time.
ooh,
that's what the real ones do.
bravery. Okay. Well, congratulations once again
Yeah.
to your winners. Stop laughing. Unfortunately, USF, you will not be able to get a skin, but they do still manage to walk away with some winnings here. And right now, we're taking some photos outside.
I mean, let's just play the Guess the Champ game. Come on.
Let's play it again. Okay, we're doing it. One last champ game. I'll do it with you this time.
Okay, let me think of a champion.
Think of
Let
a
me
champ,
Let me
think of a
think of a champion. Let me think of a champion. Let me think of a champion.
All right.
I'm gonna go some niche because this is
Some
my
niche?
first main. So if you know that, it
First
helps.
main. All right. I do not
Okay,
know
ready?
that though. Let's
Go.
see. All right. Are they a guy?
Yes.
Are they human?
No.
Not human. Okay. First main, non-human. Oh, here we go. Wait. Look, we should probably pause this. They're in here now. Okay.
Yeah, they're here.
All right. Do we want to take the green screen off, or are they just going? All right. So we're interviewing Natish, I believe, the captain.
Welcome.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know, we just interviewed you yesterday, and you
Of
were
course.
pretty confident,
Yeah.
and I can see why. So
I
you
did-
basically just sweep the entire tournament. I believe you only lost one game, right?
Yeah, we only lost one game
Against?
all 3 days against Dashi's team, or against Brennan's team, which we
And
just
it was
played.
because the brand Nami wasn't it?
Only the brand Nami.
You guys had a pretty smart approach with that in the fearless draft. I genuinely was so shocked. Like, what were you guys thinking when you lost brand Nami? What were you guys thinking?
So, like I said yesterday, the only game we lost was the brand Nami game that they played, and like I said then, it's the only reason that they won a single game. So when we approached draft this time, we're just like, as long as they don't get one piece of the puzzle, it's like everything just
So
collapses
then
for
you
them.
pick that Nami. That was honestly so genius. I remember thinking like, are they just gonna ban Nami every single time? But then you pick it. There's no point of banning anymore.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we won the coin flip, but I think regardless of like if we win the coin flip or not, what's it called? We just pick one.
Yeah.
We just pick the Nami away. I know, like we don't play brands, so it's not something that we wanted to pick. But
When you were doing scouting, right? I'm
Yeah.
sorry for interrupting.
no,
Who
you're
was
good.
like the team you're most afraid of?
When we were scouting, the team we were most afraid of was Ryan's team.
Really?
Mustache Will's team. Mainly because of their mid laner,
Yeah.
very high ranked player, and in our opinion, or in my opinion, their team had a strength in terms of like coordination.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of their mid laner kind of putting the pieces
Yeah.
together for them. So that's what scared me personally. But
What about you guys? You guys think you had pretty good coordination all around? Was there already any time where you feel like you guys weren't like on the same timing, weren't too synced?
there was a couple times here and there where we weren't in sync, but that's mainly I feel like it was mainly because of the long BO5 yesterday. Like towards the end of it, we sort of started to just go in on plays that weren't really necessary and leaving places that we probably shouldn't have left.
So your team was really dominant, right? Only one loss. What do you think made your team so different compared to the rest? Other than, having the t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, other than me,
Yeah.
of course. I think the thing that made our team different was I think it mostly stems from the draft, the snake draft that we had a couple like last week or 2 weeks ago. I think most people don't know the player. Like people don't know each other. But I think the strength that I have is I know mostly everyone. I think that being able to find those players that will actually make your draft perfect is a lot harder than people think. And I think I spent a lot of time looking at it, and I think I made sure to.
Who was like your
find it.
biggest niche pocket pick? I feel like
Oh.
it was Tyler in my opinion. Tyler's like he's kind of slept on in my opinion. I think he's a great jungler, but
Nah, Tyler's a goat, but he was in finals last time. I think the hidden sleeper pick is Skyraptor, bro. Like
yeah, he was doing really well top lane. Yeah.
he played jungle last tournament, and everyone just like wrote him off as a jungler. But like I look at his account and I'm like, wait, this guy is like 300k mastery Camille player. I'm pretty sure this guy just plays top lane. So I pick him, and this guy is slamming every single top lane in this tournament. He doesn't care. He's playing against Saigo, playing against Top King. He's like, oh no, this is easy. This guy sucks. I just solo kill him a couple times. And I'm just like, okay, like go for it. And he just does it. And
Speaking of slamming, you know, Dashi's a pretty like dangerous guy. How are you guys thinking about dealing with him? Are you guys trying to like shut him down himself, or you just like if you got fed, you deal with it later?
I think the main thing against or the main thing that I felt against Dashi is that once he's out of the game, everyone else is out of the game. There's not much worrying about the rest of them, in my opinion. I think as long as Dashi is put under, I think their whole team falls apart, and I think we were able to show that a lot today and yesterday as well.
So you just won 2 tournaments, right?
Yes,
The
sir,
first
yes,
one was
sir,
a
yes, sir.
Shangan. You duoed with him. How was it being with him again?
Honestly,
Winning twice.
I think it's awesome. I mean, he's my ADC in CLOL and Academy, so I think we already play together so much, which is why I think we do so well together. Also, how I view it is I'm a little shameless. I will do anything. I will pick anything. I can pick the Sona, I can pick the Leona, I can pick whatever. But as long as I can get Shungan to do his thing, I think it's all okay.
I mean, speaking of dueling together, you're trying to chase greatness, right? There's a tournament coming up pretty soon,
Allegedly.
Arenas tournament. You're gonna be signing up for that with Shangan?
Let's see.
I think you should. You should
We
tell
might win it
everyone to
all.
join.
We might win it all.
Well, if I'm playing, you won't. But you can
okay.
chase greatness. You just might not get it. Thank you so much, Titi.
Of course.
Congratulations
of course.
again,
Thank you,
twice,
thank you.
maybe 3 times, but not 3 times. We'll see you
Let's
later.
go. Thank you.
Congratulations to Stop Laughing for being. Congratulations to Stop Laughing for being your 2026 ICEBORN Championship Cup winners. Natish has chased his second trophy successfully. Congratulations. Oh, my mic is still not good enough. Yeah. I don't know.
Is there anything you guys want to say to the viewers at
Yeah.
home?
Julian, do you have indicators down now? Do you know Malphite indicator?
Hey, no way. Shout out Gamefish.
Sean, anything you want to say?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Nothing.
Keep it.
Team Div. Skyraptor.
Nothing.
Team Div.
Team Dev.
Tyler, you.
My team is really good.
Natish, any final words you want to say?
Chase your dreams.
Sure. Chase your dreams, and I'm trying to win the next one as well. Let's go.
All right. Congratulations once again. Thank you guys for playing this tournament, and I believe that's all we have for you guys. We're good to go. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who played in the tournament.
Yeah, and thank you for everyone who tuned in and watched. If you're still here, don't forget to follow and drop your sub. Prime sub, I know you have one. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can use a free Prime sub. You can connect your Twitch account. And don't forget, use code FAKER at the arena for $5 off a semester at pass or $10 or 10 hours.
Yeah.
Join our Discord. Sign up for Alienware with our QR code. Let's flash the QR code.
Hey, general meeting next Thursday should pull up too.
General meeting.
Next year.
Code Faker.
Code FAKER.
Code Faker.
$5 off semester pass or 10 hours at the arena. There we go. I said it correctly finally.
All right.
Goodbye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
My stream.
Bye. Oh.
That's the wrong stinger.
No, you're.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for all tuning
Bye.
in. We hope you guys had a good time, and we'll see you in the next tournament shortly. Goodbye.
Bye.